Untitled Chapter.
You always talking shit show. You always talking shit show. You always talk.
Yeah, nigga, it's content.
Man.
What, you about to swell up a leaf? Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna smoke it in here? Mm-hmm. I'm telling Tori. Real snitch nigga shit like, nigga, I'm telling you gonna like, hey, Tori, I just want you to know. This nigga Dre's going back on his word.
Hey, this nigga like, shit. I know you clearly heard this nigga snitching right now, nigga. This nigga
live, mind your business,
baby.
baby.
About to snitch all over me, nigga.
Snitch live.
Mind your business, man. You know what I'm saying? Snitch Network. Look how my nigga say.
Live.
Oh.
Yep.
It's your boy Doc on.
It's your boy King Sincere.
And we got our special guest.
This little B in the building.
And this is the Always Talking
Shit show. I ain't gonna lie, I threw my rhythm off a little bit.
You know,
there ain't been three of us in a minute, you know what I'm saying?
There ain't been three of us in a long
welcome in it. Let's see.
Alright, so you was talking about.
Okay, yeah, let me run it through.
You and the homies.
So look, shout out to my boy D. Fly Kid Yolo, man.
He can eat a dick too. Pause.
For
his
nigga,
part
no, he
in that.
cannot, nigga. I ain't gonna let my nigga walk into that. Let me add some context to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga like that.
So, I used to date this girl, man. I used to date this chick, and we used to go to a lot of little concerts and festivals and shit. Little off-brand shit. She had a friend. Her and her boyfriend, her fiance, were Wiz Khalifa groupies. This is right before Black and Yellow hit, right? So I knew about Wiz, but Wiz wasn't a superstar, and it was just like, okay, this shit's dope. I really would get a lot of music from them. They met Wiz like 7 times. They have 7 different concert pictures of them hanging out in video, and them smoking and kicking it with Wiz. Wiz definitely dope for doing that, hanging out with his fans, all that shit, right? They would just travel to his next show, right? Rich kid shit.
Right.
Well, they start telling me about these joint papers. Well, they wrote a fat ass joint, and I had a leaf, and we passing it, and I noticed like wait, what y'all roll that with, right? And he showed me the raws, and I'm gonna be honest with you, fam, like, cause Raw's not paying us, I'll do it off camera. Give me a leaf that like, if you got a bad leaf or something, I'll show you, bro. This is what he did. Son took one of my, at the time I was dirty, nigga, so I was smoking cigarillos.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty nigga.
It was dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a long time.
Dirty nigga. So I'm smoking cigarillos.
You might as well smoke.
It's hard for me to smoke with my brother because he still smokes cigarillos.
He should have smoked the Philly shit for all that. Could have got a smooth smoke the Philly.
And he gonna get one of my heroes, nigga.
Original.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think you better than that, D. But
Nigga,
anyway,
Dove,
hold on, let me get this shit off. So look. So he did this shit called the Raw test. Raw, if you hear this, give a shout out, man. Show us some love. So look.
You can shout him out.
So look, I'm a converter. So basically, you take the raw paper he had a little ashtray, cleared it out, took the raw paper, lit the shit on fire. Told me to wipe the shit off with my finger, right? I wiped it off with my finger, pause. You can literally rub it damn near on your white shirt, nigga. It's nothing there. Versus cigarillo, leaf, whatever it is. You take that and you light it.
You get a little piece.
Or what? Oh, okay, shit. Hold on, nigga. See, you fucking me up.
Really, all you gotta do is throw it in between a wet paper towel.
No. Hold on.
Smush it and look at all the brown stuff.
No, okay, that's true too. When you wipe it off, right? That's better. Here, use the rest of that. And so, fam,
I think he knocked this over.
we go ahead and what you doing?
I think he knocked it. Go ahead. He had bumped it, so it has.
Okay, let me scoot over a little bit. My bad, y'all. My bad. We on a makeshift, man. We're in a smaller studio. Oh, you know what, fam? That's my fault. I'll bring the new one. The other one, the one that's more like ours. Because we didn't fuck that. We fucked that one up. But I'll keep going while you're doing that, fam. But anyways, you take the leaf, you know what I'm saying, or the cigarillo, and you burn it. And what it is like you see the difference in the ashes. Nigga, on one, you're gonna have a pile of ash, just a naked swisher, split it, throw the guts away, light it on fire. Where you see all the ash and soot and shit, and like you're like, damn, that's thick, right? And then you see the raw paper, because a lot of people be like, oh man, I don't like those joints that you roll in.
You just said though. Please
Pause.
do.
Right.
Thank you.
But a lot of people would be like, oh man, the joints they hurt, they burn my throat. You know what I'm saying? Well, what I would, common sense. After a while, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's because you're just smoking pure weed. So nigga, we smoke gas on a regular. So if you roll up some gas, I'm talking about just rolling up fat like you would a blunt. Nigga, you don't gotta roll a skinny joint, like, you know what I'm saying? Roll a fat ass joint like you would a blunt and hit that shit, boy. And so what we did was we just challenged ourselves. Me and this nigga, and so I was telling everybody this. I got gassed up by the shit. And so I was running back around telling everybody I was burning niggas swishers and shit. Nigga like, nah, nigga, look at this. And so it was making sense, but some niggas was.
I wish this nigga would just burn my
So some niggas fucked around. Pause, nigga. That shit, I don't like the way it was just sounded, nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing you that alley-oop, my nigga. We recording right now. You feel me?
That seems like something you might
Niggas
say.
better chopped our shit up, nigga. Had us looking foul around here. You feel me?
Yeah,
man.
Female, like, hey,
Right. So anyways, fam, like a few people that, and I'm not trying to say this because I don't want them to hear this and be like, oh nigga, yeah, we're acting like he just put us on the Raws. I had a couple of homies at around the same time that was on that knew about Raws, but I dead ass nigga was like pushing these shits to a lot of cats. No, for real, look, and some cats like will tell me like, nigga, I started fucking with Raws because of you.
Yeah.
And then they would come down to visit and I'll be rolling up leaves and shit. And they're like, bro, when you start smoking blunts again? Because I went probably like a whole summer, a little longer, before I left the note, nigga, just not smoking. Nobody I fucked with really smoked. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He was on the
everybody was, right. Everybody was smoking. We was smoking raw. We had created a little raw community and shit. And then I came down here.
Make you feel more
Shout out to
healthier.
my nigga Chrome and them. I came down here, Chrome and them niggas. They was Blunt City. Some of these niggas even smoking, niggas still smoking grape swishers and strawberry blunts.
That's the worst flavor you
So
could
what it
ever
was,
see.
I had to meet niggas in the middle.
Flavor,
fam.
not flavor switchers.
My fault. I had to meet niggas in the middle. I had to meet cats in the middle, like where, damn, okay, well, let's at least do plain, no flavor joints.
Please,
and luckily that hit, cause cats was like, oh yeah, bro, you right, man. Like, no non-flavor joints, you could taste the weed a little better. And my nigga Chrome is versatile. He'll smoke out of he like us, nigga. He'll smoke out of a pipe, nigga, joints or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But they get, preferably, his go-to is a blunt. So it was just like niggas was smoking heavy blunts. And I just got back in the thick of that. And fam, the nigga Darian came out here, nigga, and was talking shit because he didn't got back right. So niggas that get right and then get it back, get at you for not getting right yet.
Hold on. I know you're doing it right now. Hey, let me.
No, I'm not getting at you. I'm saying take your time because you ask him. I'll still roll up a leaf every once in a while because I know I got to wing myself out to tobacco. But now that I know, I isolated it like, oh, that's what it is. I really be getting high off the tobacco too.
You know what this nigga remind me of?
I just want to get high off straight herb, nigga. So when I roll these fat ass joints, I see why Wiz Khalifa be talking that paper plane, Taylor gang shit.
Let me tell you something. Let me
Don't nothing hit like a wood. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me tell you
Don't
what
nothing hit like
this
a
nigga
wood.
remind me of right now. This reminds me of that motherfucker that just found Jesus.
Hey, don't do me like that.
Nigga just found
Don't do me
Jesus
that.
in the
Don't do me that. I'm the new found. Oh shit,
Let me
nigga.
tell you about the.
I'm
Let me tell you about this.
Hey, look,
You are
look.
not
I'm
living your.
the 40 Christian guy.
Ever since I found the Lord,
Standing out there
I
with
used
the
to do
signs and shit.
all those things, but the nigga that always says, nigga, fuck out of here with this shit. You're preaching right now.
I'm not preaching, and I'm gonna tell you why. You know why?
It does make you feel healthier,
Fam,
but don't nothing hit like no.
Because look how lit everybody is right now. You don't feel it as much as your chest. It's not as heavy. But
Shit, I'm high for. I've been smoking blunts all damn day though. Nigga. We can't say that. You know that.
No.
We've been smoking blunts all damn day, nigga.
I'm telling you, he's that.
We
nigga
probably
that
smoked 7-8 blunts today. 10 blunts. You feel what I'm saying?
He's that nigga ever since I found Jesus ass nigga.
Well, look, so since my niggas gonna play me and say I'm the born again Christian guy.
Born again
Which,
because let me tell you,
it's funny you said that. Hold on.
No, I'm about to let me keep going real quick. I'll let you go. I'm gonna get back to you in a second. The only reason I say that about this nigga is because this nigga before he he'd bring the papers every once in a while.
Yeah.
He would bring them to the show. He put a little strip of wood in there, or he might roll a leaf inside the paper. So he wasn't completely anti-paper. So I'm not gonna say that about him. But this nigga was game leaves, woods, everything. This nigga goes to Reno for this last week. Now all of a sudden, D done got the stick in his hand.
Nigga got baptized.
D
got raw baptism.
Because D hit him with the, oh, you back on them blunts?
He had a raw baptism.
Yeah, so look, man, you're not lying.
So he that nigga that just
but let me correct you there, because it was technically right before Reno, because he was down here for like probably about a week. We was kicking it, running around, trying to get some shit together for the cleaning business, and then like niggas is rolling up joints. So like, okay, I'm rolling joints. We rolling joints. We got the raws. We rolling up raw paper crazy, and I'm a fan of raw, so I'm rolling. I'm not denying it.
Yeah.
And then one thing I noticed is for the first time in years, I wasn't finishing the session. I'm tapping out like, yo, I'm high. Put that shit down. I'm straight.
Okay.
And that's all I'm trying to say.
If you ain't I can't call you a born again Christian because it ain't related. You're a born again joint skin.
You're right. I'll take that.
This nigga done got baptized in the holy raw waters.
Yeah, man. I'm a newborn.
Hey,
I'm a born again raw.
Knock on of the ATS show will always have a wood rolled up. I will never.
Hey, now all this being said, I'm about to hit the wood. So it's not like I'm anti-wood.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm just saying
about to smoke that
that I want to get to a point where, nigga, I'm probably like a wood for a treat. I'm treating the wood as a treat. You know what I'm saying? When I do hard liquor, I'll shoot a wood. But for the meantime, I'm red wines and raw paper.
For me, it's different.
Oh, that sounds like a verse. Red wines and
raw paper. Red wines and wine paper.
And raw paper. That don't sound like the dopest name of a song on the album.
That's some shit.
Y'all niggas don't steal my
Bob Marley could have wrote that. Yeah, you gave that away.
Man, I can't. Bro, I'm an ex-cigarette smoker.
Y'all lucky y'all don't rap.
I need tobacco.
Red one.
Yeah.
If I smoked joints, I'd be smoking spliffs.
Look.
So no, it's not happening because I'm gonna be consuming too much tobacco at that point.
I'm not saying that.
All that.
I'm just saying if you're willing to try it.
I'm not. And it's not joints.
This nigga ain't never run try. He's so
he's
so indefinite all the time.
The best way to smoke your weed.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. There was a point.
The best way to smoke your weed is putting it through a water filter.
Back when me and Jen had our motherfucking.
That's it. You feel what I'm saying? If you're trying to look at the healthy, if you're trying to look at the healthiest way though,
I just said it was healthier.
No, the healthiest way is putting it through a water filter. That's what any doctor would tell you. Yeah, you damn right. We smoke your blunts.
Okay, so back.
It reminds us of a lot of crackheads. You damn right.
So back when I was with Jen, we had our first apartment. There was like a week where I was like, I'm gonna do raw papers. I just didn't like it. I just never.
Yeah, I smoked raw paper for like a whole year.
It never caught with me. I was just like
until after I
got part of that
plan. Yeah, for a whole year.
I smoked in the barbershop, nigga, 5 fat ass raws. But you gotta roll them thick though. Pause.
Yeah, you gotta roll tight.
Go here first.
I meant to.
Here.
Let me see that tray.
Anyway.
Put it right here, a little makeshift. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep smoking blunts until I can't smoke blunts no more.
Yeah, man, I just want to get to the point where I don't have to not be able to smoke blunts no more. I just want to smoke joints, and then every once in a while, I'll rip a nice little blunt with the homies. You know what I'm saying? Or when the bottle's out, when we pop some good boy shit.
Fuck you and your raw papers.
All right, man.
I just like smoking weed. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Pass me the weed. That's it.
I be having a hard time smoking that.
Edibles, some wax. Give me some drink. It don't make no difference.
Well, we do got a show to do, so.
Can I talk about something real quick?
Get your shit off, man. Go ahead.
Will y'all just leave the baby alone?
Oh, shit. You going there already? You going heavy, huh?
Can we just, come on, bro. We just do it.
Well, hold on. Let me alley up this. When you say that, what are you referring to? For those that don't know, walk us through it.
So, the baby rolling out.
Why do you think that they're meddling with the baby.
I just feel like they're just meddling. Period. Just leave the boy alone. Like,
what do you do? What talk
the nigga just said, okay, if you woke up this morning with no AIDS or some shit, make some noise and some extra shit.
Really insensitive,
huh?
Really insensitive, but
I mean,
it's not wrong.
Okay, it is insensitive, but motherfuckers do the most all the time. And okay, we let Eminem breathe, right?
Is there context to it? Like, why did he say that?
He just said it. I don't.
I thought he said something about gays.
He did.
That was a couple of days. Wasn't that a couple of days ago?
I think it's because some.
Well, man,
I think it was after because somebody threw a shoe at the
Look it up. Let's not be those journalists, nigga. Let's look it up, man.
Bro, regardless,
figure it out.
Let's look it up so we can at least represent what he said.
Just look it up. My point is, why did we leave Eminem's cancel alone? And I'm an Eminem fan. So I'm not attacking him
cancel,
either.
Eminem's canceled. Like I'm not trying to be devil's advocate. I'm trying to like
you know what type of cancel I'm talking about.
But everybody that's listening to this don't know, Dre. Articulate what you're saying. Like,
about so they wanted to cancel. I see what you're saying. My bad. I was trying to see what you're saying. No, yeah, Eminem. We know because people were trying to cancel Eminem because all his homophobic slurs and everything he had in his
recently.
Music.
He's saying before.
No. I'm talking about like when we covered this. Yeah, we covered
back
this
in the
months
day.
ago.
Back in the day.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, it was recent, kind of. Like,
yeah, it was months ago.
Yeah, okay,
It wasn't a long time ago.
Not around the corner, right?
No,
I get you.
It wasn't like that.
No, my bad.
It's like, okay, so we came and went on that, and that's fine. Right. I'm not saying that niggas should have crucified him, but niggas shouldn't be crucifying the baby either. He got dropped. He's been dropped from every festival that he had from that day on. Eminem is still gonna get booked for any show that he ever wants to do. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna not. If Eminem decides to come do a tour, every state in America,
that's white America,
all around the country.
Man.
That's white America.
That's my point.
That's white America.
So, motherfuckers gotta stop.
So okay, so a timeline.
The LGBTQ community gotta stop wanting to be treated equally.
Hold on, real quick, Dre. I won't cut you off. Just hold that thought. I'm gonna just give our audience a little context. A timeline of the baby's homophobic comments controversy. How it began. Rolling Loud Miami 2021. Final day on July 25th was packed with highly anticipated performance from Meg Thee Stallion, Post Malone. Okay, the baby set immediately dominated headlines for the days after. The baby. It's weird reading that. Okay, the baby, who took to the Ciroc stage right after Meg, surprised attendees by bringing out Tory Lanez. The year prior, the Savage singer accused Lanez of shooting her in the foot, but the rock star rapper didn't stop there. And what came next fueled criticism, and clips from the live stream performance the baby made. If you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexual transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 or 3 weeks, put your cell phone lighter up, he told attendees. Ladies, if your pussy smells like water, put your cell phone lighter up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in a parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up. Okay. And so in the ensuing days, he's been, you said,
he did say some dumbass shit like, I'm gonna have to fuck Nas X if people think I'm not a homophobe. That's taking shit too far.
That's taking shit way too far. Some people just need to shut
the fuck up. I get it, you're mad. I get it, you feel like people are doing too much.
Hold on, let's address the first comment. The comment
because if a nigga said, if you ain't getting your dick sucked, if you're not sucking dick in the parking lot, okay, Eminem's got...
Wait, you're going too fast. I'm just saying, let's just tackle
I'm going straight for the homophobic slur. I'm not going for what he said before that.
But I'm trying to say, where's the homophobic slur? Where he was saying, if you're not so-and-so sucking dick in the parking lot type
If you're
thing?
not a man sucking dick in the parking lot. That's the homophobic slur. Okay. But we've heard people call motherfuckers faggots, all types of
crazy.
What year was that?
That's changed. You just tried to cancel the person who said all this shit. But you didn't left him alone.
So your problem is in comparison to Eminem. Now, you know I'm never going to be confused as an Eminem stan. But one thing I will say in just adulthood and common sense and business, hey, man, the baby is cancelable. The Eminem got stans. Eminem got motherfuckers that grew up listening with their older brother that died at war, nigga. Their older brother, nigga, that taught them everything, put them on the
No, you're right about that.
Motherfuckers' dads put them on the
But does that make it any righter?
Listen, we're not talking right or wrong. We're talking why this shit is able to happen.
Right.
I think it's able to happen because you have one that's a legacy act. Right. And then you have one that, hey man, if you'd have waited 15 years and did this shit at a reunion tour, you'd have probably been Gucci.
That's real shit.
It ain't right, but it's fucked up. You know what I mean?
You got one that gets.
If he'd have said this shit 10 years ago, he'd have been okay.
Here's the thing: you got one that gets $3.3 million a show, and you got a nigga who gets $150,000 a show.
Hey man,
that's a big difference.
It's a legacy. It's a motherfucker who made himself uncancelable. There's some people who you will never be able to cancel. You can't cancel Jay-Z and Beyonce.
You're not canceling Jay-Z
and Beyonce could do some crazy shit.
They get in the past.
And they will never be canceled because
you can never cancel.
Well, you know what? This is what it is. You can tell when a person is uncancelable when they've reached a pinnacle to where they're constantly attacked anyway. When you can always go to the gossip tabloids and always see something about Kanye and Kim, always see something about Beyonce and Jay-Z, Oprah, Chris Brown. Like that's what I'm saying. Chris Brown, Michael Jackson's of the world.
Chris Brown.
You see people like that.
Rihanna.
Allegedly.
Rihanna's uncancelable.
Allegedly beat up Rihanna.
Allegedly. Stop saying that.
I said allegedly.
I just don't like hearing about that. That was my, that's my
anyway.
baby. You know,
allegedly beat up Rihanna in a car.
I'm gonna say it again. What a dick. Go
right. And still has a hell of a career.
He has an amazing career.
Some niggas you just cannot.
Yeah, but can you imagine
all the
what
women
his
still
career
love
would have
him
been if he didn't?
Yeah, it would have been crazy.
All the women still love him though.
Crazy.
All the women still love him.
Soulja Boy is uncancelable because he's so fucking relevant, bro.
Hold on, bro. I'm
serious.
Listen, let me say my piece. I think Soulja Boy is very, very. What's the word I should say? He's very crafty.
Is uncancelable.
Hold on, he's very crafty, but I think that Soulja Boy could.
Think about
I think the right things. I can see the right things lining up.
He's so relevant. He's so relevant.
Could be canceled.
Yes.
It's crazy how Snitch could be so relevant. He's uncancelable.
6ix9ine is untouchable.
But he's untouchable. About why though?
6ix9ine.
Hold on, let's not go there yet. No, wait, stop. You stepping all over my shit.
Yeah, hold on.
Let's slow down. Calm down.
All right, so back to the baby.
Yeah, let's you jump.
I just feel like that comment insensitive, but it ain't the worst thing he could have said. Well, and I don't think he was
as a person who has a dear family member that is an AIDS survivor, and God bless her, she's now undetectable. I would punch the baby in his fucking face. Like, nigga, if you said that in front of me,
a lot of people then.
If you said that in front of me, I'm just telling you, in my personal life, if you said that to me, nigga, I probably want to punch you in your fucking face. Like, why would you even say some old silly shit like that?
Okay, so let's talk about that then. Hold on,
let me finish. Let me just say it. I'm gonna stay on this. Now, at what point do we honor this is a free country and you can say what you want? Now, there's got to be consequences to it. The baby's only issue with me is how dare you say something like that and not realize what industry you're in. Yeah. An industry that's dominated by the LGBTQ community. And did you stop and think who owned the venues? Because Mark Jackson is one of my favorite coaches. But I tell people all the time, if you're going to give ceremonies or preach against homophobia and stuff like that, you better make sure your boss ain't a homosexual.
All right, so why? I'm touching your point. Why aren't the AIDS people mad?
Who's say they not?
Because they have had nothing to say. That's not who's up in arms. That's not who's trying to cancel this nigga.
So you mean somebody with AIDS hasn't said something, or someone that hasn't said something on behalf of people with AIDS?
I think somebody
hasn't said something on behalf of them.
Because
somebody has definitely said something.
But Dre, you asked a question, I'm answering it. AIDS, people with AIDS aren't going to be quick to tell you, hey, I have AIDS. Because motherfuckers with AIDS get fired and shit like that. You know that, right?
About the people who run the coalition for the, not the coalition, but like
Special
AIDS Foundation, the people who
doctor jobs and shit like that, dealing with bugs.
So you're saying people who aren't scared to come and say I had AIDS.
So you're saying because they haven't attacked them on or said something on Twitter or made a public statement, but how do you know that they didn't get at the sponsorships, nigga, that sponsored these programs, nigga, that made him do it? You don't know. They might have still done that.
Because that's not what they're highlighting. Is my whole point. The highlight of what he's being canceled on all his shows for is the sucking dick comment. It has nothing to do with the AIDS. It has nothing to do with the water. The reason why I'm saying tasting like water.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
The reason why I disagree is because
I feel that you disagree, but I'm saying what I'm seeing in media. It has nothing to do with
you just said the word. No, you just said the key word, though. The reason why I think that you're seeing it like that is because, dog, the media is ran. I'm not going to say ran, but
everybody wants their 15 minutes.
The LGBTQ community is very prominent in the media space. Let me just finish. So they're probably going to highlight the thing that offends them the most.
You don't think fucking
you know what I'm saying?
You don't think AIDS wants their fucking 15 minutes to try and get their name back in the shit?
What do you mean back in the shit? Niggas like AIDS ain't went nowhere.
I'm just saying. You don't think that's a cash grab at the same time as LGBTQ shit could be? Not saying it all.
I don't think any of this is a cash grab. I don't think it.
Shit, Black Lives Matter is a cash grab.
Hold on. Okay, that's something totally different. I'm saying in this scenario, I don't see how any advocacy group could use this as a cash grab.
No, but I'm saying a lot of advocacy groups would. And AIDS, not to say AIDS is irrelevant and gone, but we all know a lot of this media and all this new shit is all ran on Hot Topics, nigga.
Okay, but nigga, you confusing.
Like
I don't want to confuse the issues. I don't want to confuse the issues. Like, I think that AIDS is a very serious topic. I think that it's very funded, well funded, and it's very well aware.
I'm not saying it's not.
I didn't say that. I'm not saying that you're. I'm not saying that you're saying anything.
It's not I don't want to say LGBTQ is the in thing either. But Black Lives Matter at a point was the in thing as well. All this shit has a in time period.
All right, but those are different conversations, though. Like what I'm saying right now in this situation is that I believe that the people that have loved ones with AIDS, I believe the people that are AIDS survivors are equally offended.
I'm not saying
but what I'm saying is the advocacy groups in those situations are well funded. They've been funded longer. They're more politicized. How do I know that a spokesman for the National AIDS Association isn't the one that called the owner of the Rolling Loud and was like, hey, what are you doing? We just okayed this so that you can use this land for this thing, and this is what we're doing now. You know what I mean?
I just feel like...
I'm just saying that. I don't know.
But I just feel like it's just too much. We're doing too much. Tory Lanez allegedly shot Meg Thee Stallion. This nigga... He ain't losing.
Wait, where's that? No. That don't... What do you mean?
No, what I'm saying is like, what is the choosing of the cancellations? You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was so gung ho on canceling like Tory Lanez.
All right, so let's take this off for those people and just talk about cancel culture. Is that what you want to talk about? Because it sounds like that's what you're more upset with.
Yeah.
It's cancel culture.
You're
not upset at anybody that was offended being offended.
But they should be offended. I'm not saying they don't.
What you're talking about is this new phenomenon in our culture that they put a name to. Look, this is how I feel about cancel culture. Some motherfuckers need to be canceled.
They do.
And some motherfuckers don't. But unfortunately,
some people need to be taught a lesson.
Whenever the balance is skewed, right, it gets tricky. Right. It's like racism. You call a motherfucker out on racism, and then like what the racist does is they look for a little innuendo. Oh, now I'm stereotyped against because I'm blonde, or I'm a woman. Right? They'll throw that out there. But that don't change. Let's not confuse the issues. They're two totally different things. Yeah. And two things could be true. Right. You can be a woman and be racist. Right? Yeah. So I don't want to hear that shit. So in this scenario, let's take the Tory Lanez and the baby out of it. But there is a rush to, and the reason why is because of shows like ours. We can get it up here, nigga, and we pay for this equipment. We can broadcast and we can talk our shit and give our thoughts on things. And we can take a responsible aspect to our approach to it, but that doesn't mean that everyone does. Right. You know what I mean? and we not correct each other, but we kind of check each other in a way of like we don't always think the same. So naturally, and we're both uber opinionated, and so if I say something that you disagree with, and you don't say something, you're like, I don't agree with that, and it makes for cool content. But there's other people that are sheep, dog. They hear something on TV and they become indoctrinated by it. Right? They're not self-thinkers.
It's harder than crowd.
Exactly.
Okay, here's the thing. If everybody's offended by
that
the
clouds
baby,
these issues.
then Lil Nas X needs to have some issues too.
Now, okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. We can talk about that in namesake. Okay, let's take the baby's outrage and Lil Nas X's outrage.
You know what my thoughts are? On purpose.
You know what my thoughts are on this?
They got naked.
You know who's gonna buy a lot of Nas X's stuff.
But no, but let's stop.
There you go.
No, wait. And this is my thing though. This is where it gets tricky. And since I know the brothers in this room, I know that we're well-minded, kind-hearted. I know exactly. I know that we're not, we don't have any kind of like phobias or anything like that. But let me tell you something about indoctrination. We've been indoctrinated to be homophobic,
right?
To an extent. Even if you're a self-proclaimed non-homophobic person, society is a somewhat because look, I hear people go off about Lil Nas X, and okay, let's break it down. What is he really doing? Okay, you have a right in this country to believe in the devil. So if you want to make some shoes and OD to the devil, the Christian community might not fuck. Hold on, let me go through the list. The Christian community might not fuck with you, right? Right. But that's wholesome debate, right? Okay. Not to mention, you can go to Walmart right now in the T-shirt aisle and find hella devils on T-shirts. You can go to hella different video games and shit like that. The devil isn't some creature that is forbidden in society. No. So, okay, that's the sneaker thing. Then you take the anti-homophobic twist that he does where he's uber sexual in his homosexuality. The way like Britney Spears used to be in her sexuality. The way the way Janet Jackson used to be. The way a lot of beautiful women have flaunted their body. There's vixens and fucking Instagram models right now that are popping because of their beautiful bodies and the way they look and the way they flaunt it. Other women despise them. Certain men in society despise them. But they walk through that, they live their life, they do. As a non-homophobic person, as we are, it might take some getting used to. But in an adult setting, what's wrong with that with men? I think that's Lil Nas X's little gimmick is that, hey, I'm just gonna be the Nicki Minaj of gay men.
Straight up.
So it's like, in a way, it's kind of gangster, but if you're homophobic, it's kind of problematic. Or if you're just used to not seeing it, it could be a little bit uncomfortable. Hey, when white people first started seeing black people driving cars and having jobs and living like humans, that shit was like kind of hard to swallow for a minute. I mean, this is my thing about the LGBTQ community. I'm not saying that there's not hate crimes committed.
No, yeah.
Because I'm not ignorant, there are. But the government and in today's world, in 2021, there's no government agency or no group of government officials actively trying to make it to where LGBTQ communities can't vote. Right. They're doing that to black people right now. Yeah. So I feel their pain in terms of like systemic like oppression and being ostracized. But at the end of the day, everyone has someone gay in their family. If you believe in God, you know that God made no mistakes. I know what a beautiful woman does for my body and my desires. And if any one of you as a man stood next to me while Halle Berry got naked and you did not get aroused, God bless you.
I'm trying to touch.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
You go where what gives you the pleasure that I'm about to receive.
Shit.
Fam. Because if Rihanna don't make you want to jump out your body,
I'm keep it real. If Halle
then
Berry
maybe God made you that way.
Getting naked in front of me, I'm walking away because I know what I'm finna try and do, and I don't know if she with it. Because I'm finna.
She got naked in front of me.
Shit, I'm gonna try it. She got naked. I'm gonna try it. Shit.
But nah, go back to the cancellation shit. We gonna go back to something you love covering. Justin Bieber never got canceled for one lonesome nigga or whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Black people don't have the ability to cancel anyone.
It's white America.
We really don't
All
have
black
that
people
ability,
can
bro.
do is make such a fuss about it that white people in power feel bad for us, and they fire the guy that called us a nigger.
Right.
Or they fired the reporter that got caught on a racist rant. And because it's bad for business.
It's not because they feel bad. It's because it's bad for business.
I was about to say, that's what I said. It's bad for business. Because black people are amongst the leading consumer groups. So you damn right Coca-Cola is going to say something about Georgia being flat out racist and not trying to make it hard for black people to vote. Because Coca-Cola knows a lot of black people drink Coke. That's why they got black people in their fucking commercials singing and shit like that.
Like Tyrese.
Exactly.
That's how Tyrese got famous. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So there's classic moments.
Straight up.
It's like Nike's not gonna side with the white people that are throwing away the $39.99 Nikes that you get at fucking Costco and places like that because they're riding with Colin Kaepernick. They're gonna ride with the little black boy that risked his life selling crack just so he can buy some Jordan sneakers.
Right.
That's what they're gonna ride with. So it's not about feelings. You know, these are stocks over feelings. It's consumerism. And the power that black people, the free slaves of America, have always had is mass numbers of consumerism. So once we get on code with that, things will be treated different. We'll have the ability to actually cancel someone. But Gucci made a racist ass sweater and charged niggas thousands of dollars for it, and you got motherfuckers like Young Thug that couldn't wait to buck his nose at every black person and be like, I'm wearing this shit.
Mayweather too.
You know what I'm saying?
Floyd did the same. Floyd Mayweather did the same exact shit.
Floyd did, but I didn't agree with Floyd. But at least Floyd had an articulation as to why he was wearing Gucci.
Right.
Because what he said was a Gucci boycott doesn't do anything for black people. And he's right.
It doesn't. That's real.
He's right. Most black people can't afford to wear Gucci anyways. So it's like the audacity of everyone to think that black people are beholden to check Gucci when Gucci.
Well, now you know what it
when
was.
Gucci doesn't even acknowledge black culture up until
they
late.
saw the Cristal thing. That's what it was.
What do you mean?
That was all around that era, time and place.
No.
When Jay-Z.
No, I wasn't around that time.
Well, not even say that.
That was hella long gap.
I'm just saying, it's like they thought we had that power with Gucci, and we don't.
Well, this is the thing. Me and D was at the Louis store, and we was in there looking, and we was like, damn, we was buying his mother a bag. And we was looking around like, man, there's some corny motherfuckers in there.
Right.
Like, when you go shopping at Gucci and Louis and places like that, you're not gonna. Very rarely are you gonna see the rapper.
Nope. Because the rappers.
You know, you might see the girl that dances and makes money and lives that type of lifestyle or whatever, or even just a young woman that's making good money that can afford those things. But that's a rare sighting, bro. You're seeing some dude that is buying some good Louis sneakers that he's replacing the Louis sneakers he got, and when you look down, you're like, damn, those are Louis sneakers. They just look like some beat up white high tops. Yeah. And he walked past your ass 100 times. You didn't even know he had Louis sneakers on. Because guess what those are to him? Sneakers. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga like us get Louis sneakers.
Hey man, I heard a wise man say if you want to know if you can afford something. I heard a wise dude say if you want to know if you can afford something, man, buy it twice. Yep. If you can't buy that car twice, you can't afford it.
Straight up.
If you can't pay your rent twice, you really can't afford it. You're hanging on. And that's not a sin. They made it this way. Yeah. But if you can't buy those Air Force Ones twice, you can't afford them. That's why you walking in the barbershop or walking around the club or the bar or the joint scared that somebody gonna step on your fucking shoes. That's made for people to step on so it protects your toes.
I got so many shoes.
You rather a nigga step on your toes or your shoes? You know what I'm saying?
I get mad, but I don't know why I get mad. I got so many damn shoes. It ain't like
that's because it's been
you
drilled.
Were trained that way.
It's been drilled into our head.
In your head to not let a nigga step on your motherfucking sneakers.
So, you know what I mean?
Niggas been knocked. They had their brains knocked out over that shit. Because at the end of the day, if you accidentally step on a man's sneakers and you with your lady and you in your spot, you been drinking, you spicy, and a nigga come at you crazy. Very rarely, a lot of times niggas ain't gonna be like, nigga, my bad. They gonna be like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, I ain't mean to.
It's a nigga moment in the making.
It's a nigga moment in the making, cause I ain't even gonna lie. Usually if a nigga don't apologize.
This is what I told myself.
Man.
I feel y'all, but I told myself I'm gonna stop using terms like that because nigga, there's mafia Italian, there's Guido Italian motherfuckers and those old Guinea motherfuckers that would stab you in the neck for stepping on their loafers too. It's a poor person's mentality.
That's a Guinea moment.
It's a poor person's moment. It's a moment of like, I'm so irrelevant to the society that I live in that the material things that I gather mean my life. They're worth life and death to me.
Hold on. My clothes and my shoes don't mean my life, but I like to fucking look good, bro.
But listen, stop. This nigga always does that. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. That's a random thought. I respect it because I like to look good too. But that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay, nigga, but at the same time, you're not out there, nigga, chopping up keys, nigga, just to make sure that you got the new sneakers either. There's certain risks that you won't take to reward. There's certain things you won't put your kids in danger for, nigga, over materialism shit either. If we were out at the park and you was in your flyest fucking outfit and my nephew bust his nose and you needed to stop the bleeding, nigga, you would use your shirt. I don't give a fuck how fly it is.
I wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah.
That's my point.
Oh yeah.
Where there's other people.
That's different. Yeah, I feel
that in their mentality, nigga, like they've been so downtrodden.
Or like if I'm with your
and they've had
drop some ice cream.
Come on,
shoe,
fam.
I ain't gonna give a shit.
Right, bro. Like some
I'm
niggas get in the pad like damn. Like you might talk shit to me, but he get in the pad like.
But my talking shit would be laughing. I'm like,
but that's to me though. That's what I'm saying. You old double thumb ass. Like, yeah, nigga, like. Nigga Dre was hating, nigga. He got on my
all day
like,
in Creighton Court. Nigga,
yeah,
Virginia selling court. You feel what I'm saying? Selling crack, selling spitters.
Or if you got motherfuckers that just, fam, I watched my mom go in the room with strangers all day.
Yeah.
So she can buy me these sneakers for this basketball tournament.
Nigga, that's really going there.
What do you mean somebody stole them out my bag?
Yeah,
I don't want to hear Coach say that we can get you a new pair when we get home. What the fuck you mean, nigga?
My mom worked her ass off for these motherfuckers.
My whole soul has been disgraceful. You niggas don't know what people go through to obtain things.
Shit, we used to pass the bucket around at the barbershop just so niggas could have some
I'm just saying, you know that. And so all I'm saying is that, like,
pass that hat around.
We, in our culture, because we black people, we all that's some nigga shit. Yeah. But nigga, in Italian poor culture, that's some fucking Italian shit. Poor Latin culture, that's some fucking spick shit. That's some motherfucking Latin shit. We identify with what we identify with. That's why we kill each other. You feel me? Latins kill Latins, white people kill white people, black people kill black people. They politicize it when a little black boy gets killed for no reason and they don't want to talk about it. They're like, oh, what about black on black crime? As if to say, just because a black person might kill another black person in the past or the future, this 16-year-old boy deserves to die. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? These are conversation points. These are talking points. These are psychological tools that have been used through our media sources, through our education sources, and we deal with these. And as intelligent people, it's our jobs to like pull away from them sometimes and just stop. Like, yo, that don't sound right. Yeah, they just don't add up to me. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Governor Cuomo of New York, I'm a native New Yorker, he just stepped down. Now, I have to say this to be responsible. We don't condone any sexual misconduct towards anybody, women, men, or child.
I'm going to get a sound bite of that.
But, right.
Just to
we need to go ahead and dub that in the machine, right. But that being said, fam, the reason why I was like, I'm anti-step down is because I'm for truth.
Right. And that's kind of, even though you might not be guilty, you look guilty now.
And it's not even just that. I'm for truth, and I'm not for the political games. If the Democratic elite was anti-Governor Cuomo and wanted him to step down, you don't let the shit become a groundswell. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You nip the head in the butt. Like, as soon as you start hearing these things, like, yo, we
need to start stepping to the side.
We're not fucking with that. Also, this is gonna sound bad, but I just gotta say it because this is genuine. I'm talking my shit. This is how I feel. This is our platform, fam. Donald Trump has been actively being investigated for rape and all type of other things. He's on tape admitting to sexual assault. numerous times. He said in that soundbite. This is my problem with Democratic leaders. Although I identify with them ideology-wise on a more consistent base, my problem with them is that white liberal Americans sometimes have no fucking backbone.
Right, yeah.
Now, I can see if the Democratic Party was just all black people. Because if they was, then Governor Cuomo, we would tell him, hey man, innocent until proven guilty, my G.
Yeah.
Just like George Bush, just like Donald Trump. When it comes to morality and fighting on behalf of the colored people, the black indigenous people of America, like the white liberal elite just always seems like everything has to line up perfectly, and they just have to go everything has to be the rules, like, you know, and we have to think about ethics and the way things look, and and it's just like at the end of the day, we need y'all for this country to get where it needs to go. We need the so-called non-racist white liberal people of America to finally draw the line in the sand with your cousins. Okay, like. You're going to have to fight your cousins. When the Republicans are in power, they give you their fucking dick to suck. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck. We're taking niggas' voting rights. We trying to go back to Jim Crow South. We flying Confederates. Right? We're inciting insurrections. We're doing all that shit. Fuck y'all. The white liberals getting in power. Right, and I'm still going to continue to call them the white liberals because it's still majority of white party in leadership. And the very black people, not white people, not Hispanic people, not Asian people, not the LGBTQ community, black American people get these people elected every time.
And we get nothing.
And then when it comes time to fight for us, we got a bunch of pussies up there. Now, I'm not saying Governor Cuomo is some friend to the Negro people. But as a Democratic governor in a very powerful state, I just find it real peculiar that after the Donald Trump presidency, that anyone has a moral standing to stand on to tell this man he should stand down. And why wasn't that for the white Republican elite that occupied the presidency, put us all in jeopardy, fucked up our economy, mishandled a pandemic, you know, and a whole bunch of other things, incited racism, incited an insurrection, broke the law a million times over.
Still breaking the fucking law right now.
Pardon criminals, right?
Selling pardons.
Attacked law-abiding elected officials. This is all one guy in 4 years. I just don't understand how any Republican, and therefore, like any Democrat, like you motherfuckers failed to impeach Donald Trump. How y'all gonna tell Governor Cuomo that because of some allegations that he should step down? This is a third-term governor that's highly popular in his state.
Right, and tried to run for president.
So it's just like, man, I don't know, fam. When it comes to these people, I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe, man. Where were these women at? Like, and that's the thing. Because of what happened with Bill Cosby, we got to start asking some tough questions with these people. Because they threw this man to the wayside. People were accusing him of putting Quaaludes in women's drinks. Yeah. And then if you read the fucking court documents, he basically was convicted for giving a woman Benadryl when she asked for it. 2 or 3 Benadryl over the course of 3 days. Hey man, for a dude worth $500 million or so, or $1 billion, he sure was cheap in his efforts to drug her. Mm-hmm. You know, they literally politicized his case. The dude ran on elect me, and I'm gonna put basically that uppity nigger in jail. That's what he ran on. If you elect me, I'm putting Bill Cosby in jail. Never mind that the district attorney in the state looked at the evidence and said, you know what? Because of the misrepresentation of the truth and the facts, and because of the misrepresentation of certain events and things, like these women were saying that he had did things to them in a city that he wasn't in. Like, he raped you in his basement at his home but he was in Africa doing a charity event. It's just things like that, and like like we talked about earlier, the old media, they get out what they want, and they speak on what they want, and they say what they want. It's sensationalism, it's clickbaity. Next thing you know, you got an 80-something-year-old man in jail. Now, I'm not arguing guilt or innocence. Only God knows that.
Yep.
But I'm talking about a legality, a system that's made to protect us all. And I'm tired of that shit not working for black people or poor people. You know what I mean? Like, it don't only have to, and that's the thing, man. And I'm not talking about wealth, because if you're black and you're wealthy, they just showed you what they can do to a wealthy ass black man with a lot of connections. The Supreme Court, because he's wealthy and has resources, had to like do the right thing and ordered him to be released within 30 minutes of their decision, because he has the resources to sue the state and to sue the district attorney, which I'm sure he's going to do. You know what I mean? He probably won't go after the women because it looks bad. It's probably going to be in bad taste. But if I was him, I would sue their asses too. And men, hear my voice, man. If you out here popping pills and getting turned, because girls love niggas that supply the drugs, man. They love to hang out with the dudes that got the Molly and got the pills. But if you're doing all those things, you be careful, because 30, 40 years from now, what they're showing is that like some of these women that you had sex with, that was under the influence, she might have regretted it over the years, and she can bring that up and weaponize that against you. And my thing is, I believe that most women, I don't believe the stat that they say that most women that are sexually assaulted don't report it. I believe a lot of women that sexually assaulted don't report it. But I believe a lot of women that are sexually assaulted report that shit. They speak up. Then, especially today's breed of woman. They say something. Right. You know what I mean? So all that waiting 30 years and 40 years, man, because then it gets too cloudy. And it's just like,
how you
man,
remember something that vividly 30 years ago?
Janice Dickinson admitted that she lied, that Bill Cosby raped her for money. She admitted that she got paid to lie about. I mean, these are just some of the things. But people, like they said, man, a lie unchallenged travels further than the truth.
Shit, you know, you missed Jalen's birthday today, nigga.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Horrible uncle right here, nigga.
Damn.
Supposed to be my man and shit. I don't remember my nigga's birthday.
Not one call. Couldn't get an assist call or nothing, nigga. You see how niggas is?
I'm supposed to alley-oop it to you?
Yeah, nigga. But we on the same team. Look, this nigga foul. You see what I'm saying?
But the nigga don't ever call me for shit.
See how you doing me?
This niggas is cold.
See how this nigga cold-blooded, man? Confusing the issue.
Confusing the issue.
Get the fuck out of here and
All right, man, let's go on this.
Pause.
So, I'm bummed out about the Earl Spence Pacquiao fight.
It got canceled?
Well, no, you guys were stepping in. They was doing the final, medical shit around, and they found a detached retina in Earl Spence's eye. So he can't fight. They won't let him. They won't clear him. So Pacquiao escaped getting his head throttled, but he still might lose to you guys because you guys is clean.
He's gonna get his head
I don't
throttled.
want to watch the fight now. I wasn't watching that fight for
Yeah,
Pacquiao.
I know that's a
I was
quick.
watching that fight for Spence,
right,
nigga.
that's a quick rundown.
Nobody's waiting for that.
That's
nigga.
a quick letdown. Just staying on sports. You got anything about the Pac-Man Spence fight or the replacement?
Nah, he gonna win anyway.
Pacquiao
He's
probably
gonna-
about to beat him up.
You think so?
Hell yeah, Pacquiao got a way of humbling these young niggas. I just don't think he could have did the Spence. I don't even know who you guys is, but so honestly, I'm speaking from like a place I don't even know who.
You guys is a young lion.
Fuck who he is. Not fuck. I don't know who the fuck he is.
No, you guys is a young lion, and he definitely probably is gonna be a problem in my opinion for Pac-Man.
Spencer's gonna beat his ass though, nigga.
Yeah.
We know exactly what Spencer's finna fucking do. Now we don't get to see that.
That sucks too. It was about to be a man down.
He's gonna knock that boy out.
But staying on sports. Shout out to the USA team.
Ooh, that Tyron Woodley fight. Oh, I hope he whooped Jake Paul ass. We gotta hold on back to boxing real quick. Ain't that like in the next couple weeks?
Yeah, it's probably coming up soon.
Oh, somebody need to beat Jake Paul up for me. Nigga, fight a boxer. Why are we still fighting fucking MMA fighters and shit?
Because he's not following their rules. He's doing it his way.
A boxer gonna beat his ass.
That's why he's not fighting a boxer yet. He's waiting until he gets the skill set to fight a pro boxer. And then he'll probably fight a no-name boxer. And then he'll fight a boxer with a little better name. And then he'll fight a boxer with a decent name that's kind of on his way out. And then he'll fight a young blonde, a young lion and feel like, nigga, I done had enough pro fights with different styles of fighters and big arenas. None of this shit is new to me. He'll go do it. The bottom line is, dog.
I wish somehow he had
about the Paul brothers is they're making 3 times more than any boxer their age. Damn, they're fighting these weird ass fights.
I wish.
Can't be mad at him.
I wish Dave.
It's prize fighting.
I wish Gervonta would beat up Logan or Jake one time.
He won't get in the ring with him.
Gervonta will beat the shit out of him. Yeah,
they got no. Gervonta Davis ain't even thinking about them boys right now. He's too young.
And he's getting too many great fights. He's beating too many niggas.
Yeah, but he's too young in prime. Like, that won't even line up. You know what I'm saying? They won't even get that fight sanctioned.
And Jake Paul's taller.
No state would even sanction that. No state is sanctioning that fight. Gervonta Davis would have to retire and relinquish his belts and be retired for 2 years before any governing commission would be like, okay, we'll let you fight him.
They wouldn't throw him to the young lion right now. Davis would eat that nigga alive.
Eat that nigga alive.
One punch to the body. And the nigga,
you gonna fold that nigga.
Nigga, we
fold him like laundry.
He just folded his
fold him like laundry.
With a body punch. Nigga, them body punches is lethal.
Tank would murder that boy.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, that wouldn't even be cool, man. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
Tank just gonna beat his ass for the whole fight, nigga. Break off that nigga. And then he probably ain't gonna knock him out. He just probably gonna beat the shit out this dude for 12 of them, nigga.
No, he knocking him out.
I was gonna say, he gonna fold him. He gonna fold him.
He might knock him out in the first punch, and one to the gut.
He gonna fold him.
Don't come back.
Because Tank will take it personal that he's fighting him.
He take every fight personal, shit.
Right, you really think you should fight me, nigga? You think you're on my... Okay.
You finna whoop that nigga ass.
He finna try and one punch that nigga, right? Just...
So, NBA free agency.
I don't want to talk about it because you know the Pistons ain't getting nobody. Fucking LeAngelo out there beating niggas' ass.
You got your boy. Hold on. You always jumping all over the subject.
Fuck the Pistons.
Let me cook.
Can I just be... I'm picking on my team.
All right. You get your time. Lonzo Ball is a Chicago Bull. Well, along with DeMar DeRozan. Paired up with Zach LaVine.
Mr. LaVine.
And, was it William Chick or some shit like that? Mm-hmm. They might be a nice little tandem, dog, out the East.
L.A. Goddamn.
So the Bulls is my sleeper team.
Fucking L.A.
Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron did it again.
They didn't did it again.
He done revamped the whole squad.
Finally gets his chance to play with his
banana
ball. Now they need
Russell Westbrook.
What if they got fucking Wade done retired and they really got the banana boat boys on the same court?
No, Wade, stay where you at. Because Wade wasn't looking good the last couple of years.
But no, wouldn't that be crazy? That's the squad. That's the banana boat boys. Was him, Wade, and LeBron.
It was Wade. It was Wade, LeBron, and Chris Paul.
Melo was in that shit.
Melo wasn't on there. But he's part of the crew, so they just throw him in there. He always talks about it. He was like, I technically wasn't on that boat. Mm-hmm. In that picture. Mm-hmm. But you're right. Like, that would definitely be nostalgic. Right?
But you're talking about all of them came in around the same time.
But I really always wanted to see Carmelo and LeBron play together because their games go together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Melo's he wants to post up, get the shot, create the shot.
Pick and pop.
Right. LeBron wants to bring the ball down, control the deep offense, but he don't even got to do that now. He's got Russ.
I mean, I'm telling you right now.
That motherfucker is a beast.
They
gotta be
LeBron just set himself up.
They're gonna win another championship.
To win a couple.
I know.
They finna win 2 for sure.
Because you got to think about it. Melo wins a championship.
They got a
he's
chance
not
for
leaving.
2.
Westbrook's not anywhere
They got
near
a chance.
retirement.
They got a chance for 2.
AD ain't nowhere near retirement. LeBron got another 3 to 4 in him.
Right.
3 to 4 good years. He could have 4 to 5, 6 in his last
yeah.
3 be decent.
It depends on how weak LeBron want to be in the league. If LeBron willing to I know, but I'm just saying, for lack of a better word, if LeBron was willing to be a 15-10 type nigga, he could play for another 7 years, nigga. Like,
but he not. That's not the way he throw his body around. He got another 3.
No,
4.
bullshit.
He got 4.
He just started catching any type of injury.
I ain't gonna lie. I think if Bron decides that I don't mind not being a top 25 player, shit, he ain't fell out the top 5. But if he decided that I'm okay with being what Michael Jordan was on the Wizards in the NBA,
LeBron could, I don't even think it's that bad. LeBron could go another 10 years, and 6 of those years, 3 of those years are gonna be LeBron phenom. The next 3 of them years are gonna be B+ LeBron. Them last 4 is when you're gonna see the C+. And I don't even think he's gonna be as bad as Jordan on the Wizards.
it depends on what team he on. As long as they don't want that nigga to be old, Bron.
Right. But any team's gonna put a team around him. As long as he's performing, he's gonna call the shots. And you act like LA ain't gonna ever relinquish the rights to that nigga. They're gonna give him whatever fucking contract he's gonna ask for. Whatever. 1 year, 2 year, 4 year. LeBron could come and ask for a 10-year extension to LA right now and they'll give it to him.
Right.
Right now, nigga. They don't know what he gonna look like in 10 years, nigga. But they know what he looked like right now, nigga.
They just extended him.
They could ask for 10 years right now.
How long they extended him for?
Like 3-4 years.
Right.
For 4 years.
He could have had that same negotiation, asked for 10, and LA wouldn't have batted an eye. They would probably give him whatever dollar
Yeah,
amount.
if it's allowed. Yeah.
If this was baseball.
If this was baseball.
That nigga.
If this was baseball.
LA would have signed.
They'd be offering that nigga to a 20-year contract.
Fast, right now.
If this was baseball.
Right now.
Basketball and football just got
basketball
and football got a little bit more wear and tear on you though. You know what I mean? Your knees and shit. You start hitting that 40-year-old age and shit. You know what I mean?
You talking about
basketball?
Football. That shit, the wear and tear, lock and pop, and
think about what we seen some guys do in the 40s though.
You're right. Amazing what Tom Brady. It's amazing what Tom Brady did.
No, I'm talking about in basketball, and they were not LeBron.
And they're not LeBron. You're right.
Look what
Vince Carter
doing at 40.
Vince Carter, you know what I mean?
Look what Tom Brady's doing at 40.
Vince Carter was balling.
That's what I'm thinking about.
And he changed his game. He changed his game up. You feel what I'm saying? Because he went from banging on you to start being able to shoot, which he didn't ever have that game. He elevated.
Look at football and look at Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, I already said that. He's amazing.
That nigga ain't missed a step.
That nigga got
he's
7 rings.
40-something years old, my nigga.
That nigga got 7 rings. That's that simple. That nigga got 7 rings. That nigga's a GOAT. That nigga's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Jordan's shoe should almost have to make him something.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because of the number of rings.
This nigga hater. They gotta make 7 rings.
Dog,
this nigga gotta make his own shit. This nigga gotta make his own shit.
Y'all kill me.
Or not Jordan. Let's fuck not Jordan. Somebody, he should have a shoe for that, bro, to represent his 7.
No, because nobody would buy his shit.
No, I ain't buying no damn Tom Brady's.
Tom Brady's not.
You gonna buy some Tom Brady's, nigga? You gonna buy some Brady's?
I would, because
I'm not
if it
wearing
was like
no
a
Brady's.
7-ring shoe,
you know, some white people
worth thousands of dollars.
You talking about some
That's
Jordans?
not what we asked you.
Would you wear some Tom Brady's?
Oh, would I wear them?
Wear them.
Absolutely fucking not.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Hold
on. If they were just some phenomenally fly shoe,
they gotta be ridiculously fly. I ain't even gonna lie.
If Tinker,
I still probably say no because I don't even wear Tommy Hilfiger no more, and that shit be looking fly.
You motherfuckers are liars.
Who?
You have outside of Stan Smith. Stan Smith is the only white boy that has ever sold shoes to niggas.
Hold on, you're gonna leave me.
You know what I'm saying? Stan Smith is the only fucking white dude, and Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor. You ain't shit. You real though.
Why do you think as high paid as white athletes are, some overpaid, some more paid than anybody else?
Who made Timberland?
White athletes are always amongst the top 5
Always just
highest paid athletes, right?
Timberland's made by white.
Hold on, though. How many of them have a sneaker?
What was the last white dude with a sneaker?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Damn,
Larry Bird.
I'm keeping them. That's
Larry
real.
Bird.
I've never had nobody like make me think about that.
Because niggas buy sneakers and white people and niggas ain't buying a white man sneaker, bro.
That
Niggas
true.
ain't buying no. You bought Larry Birds?
No, I'm saying, like, say what you're saying. My bad, go ahead.
A lot of people wore the Converse weapons, but they weren't.
Yeah,
that was
Converse,
Larry Bird
yeah,
and
No,
Magic
Converse
Johnson.
is
so
what you
they
talk-
bought the Magic Johnson ones.
Right.
The Magic
But
Johnson.
white
Niggas
kids,
had green and
white
white.
kids,
White kids had the green and white.
and some kids, black kids in Boston, probably,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
What, had the green and white ones?
Yeah.
That's the ones y'all wore? Which
No.
ones you had?
Neither one.
Never. I didn't wear. I
You
never
didn't wear
wore
neither one?
Converse. Hell no.
You
I
wore
didn't even
ponies?
I didn't wear
I had them
chucks.
shits in like 2002. I bought
Damn.
some weapons, nigga. I was just on some throwback shit. That's when throwbacks was
Nigga,
crazy.
through my whole life, I wore Jordans and Nikes and like.
Jordan overrated.
Maxes
I
and
love.
shit.
I like Jordan, but he overrated.
I'm not talking about Jordan the player. I'm talking
It's
about the
so-
shoes.
I'm talking about his. I'm talking about his shoes.
With the
I like
type
the
of people
song.
that
I'm talking
wear
about
them.
his shoes. Yeah, his shoes.
Yeah.
His shoes is. You feel what I'm saying?
They
There's a
got
thousand.
some trendy.
There's
They
a
got
thousand
some
other
trendy.
shoes.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, that's
I
what it
like the
is.
shoes for a different reason. I grew up with every pair of Jordan, like except
Dog,
for
who
the
you
ones.
talking to?
Everybody grew up
That's
with
what I'm
every
saying,
pair of
nigga,
Jordan.
like,
Nigga, I'm
But
the
the
East
hype,
Coast
I'm
nigga.
not
Listen
the
to what I'm
hype
trying
on
to say.
that. I just
I
like.
know, but listen to what we're
I
saying.
don't
That's
wear
like I
Jordan
had-
no more. You
Listen
gonna-
to
Like I had
what
every
we're
up.
saying. Though.
I
What
had
we're saying
every
is that
uptown ever.
Jordan has lost some of his luster
Oh yeah, a
because
lot.
of the type of motherfuckers that wear him now.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't.
There's
Well,
a
you
lot
go
of
on
corny
my closet
motherfuckers
right
that
now.
wear
What
Jordans.
You can just know me. I don't got up hair. Or actually, I do. They don't get worn, nigga. They're just.
Listen,
Yeah,
you
no, I
know
got
what
like
I'm saying?
2 or
They got-
3 pair, but I don't wear them. Really.
Yeah, they got Ken Griffey Jr.'s and you feel what I'm
I wear
saying? They got so
Griffey's
many
and all
other
types
people.
of
They got
shit,
so many
bro.
other people that you can
Pippins.
support. You feel what I'm saying? The Gary's, the gloves. You feel what I'm saying? You get some
All the
Gary
Gary
Paynes.
Payne
You can
shoes
get
is
some
hard,
Scottie
nigga.
Look at the
Pippins.
AI.
Pippen
You
shoes,
feel what I'm saying? Some questions.
Except for the last AIs. Them last like 2, they wasn't in.
I don't know which ones. Which ones? That just came out?
Sevens, the answer sevens are horrible.
Yeah, I think I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about.
But yeah, let me move on, man, from this. So that was our free agency wrap up. We had Lonzo Ball to the Bulls. We ain't going in depth. Just the people that stood up. The Lakers is stacked. We've decided. Clippers, we brought everybody back. And who else are we talking about? Lakers, Clippers,
The Bulls.
Bulls.
Sleeper team.
This was my sleeper team. Felt like we talked about somebody else, but whatever if we didn't. And yeah, man, watch out for what Dame Dollar does. Y'all think Dame gonna be playing in Portland next year? Or y'all think he going somewhere else?
I think he loyal. You feel what I'm saying? Because he went to the same college. He went to the same college that, you feel what I'm saying, that he already promised to, even after. Because you know, at first he wasn't highly recruited by all the D1s. You feel what I'm saying? Until later on, because he was coming from Oakland. So most kids from Oakland, you know what I mean, don't survive past 15, 16 years old. You get what I'm saying? So they was looking at him as he was gonna be a wash until he got passed through his senior year. And, you know, he kept his promise to go to the same college that, you know, that he said that he was going to go to at first. So he's a stand-up man, you feel what I'm saying? He has old morals. You know what I mean? He has a lot of old morals. You know how, like, in basketball, how a lot of teams, they didn't change a lot. You know, you can remember that Larry Bird was always a Celtic and Jordan was a Bull until he came back, of course, you know, was a Wizard, but Jordan was always a Bull, you know what I mean? You can always remember these people and these, you know what I mean, in these certain aspects, so
I think
he's
sometimes
a
that gets
stand-up
caught
guy
up.
for that.
He is, but I think sometimes where these young cats get caught up in with that whole loyalty to franchise shit is Michael Jordan and them couldn't leave.
Right.
Like, and that's important to note.
Yeah.
Because if they could, they would. That's why as soon as Scottie Pippen and people like that got a chance to go play elsewhere, they did. And they played with other great players. They didn't go play with bums saying they want to build it out of the mud. You know what I mean? Like, I remember that Houston team that had Clyde Drexler, Keem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, and Scottie Pippen on it. If that's not a super team, nigga, I don't know what the fuck is.
Right.
I don't care what stage them niggas was in their career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just, sometimes we get a little like, we forget. You know what I mean? Those little things, those little nuanced things that make things different. Like all these old guys talking, oh man, I couldn't imagine playing with so and so. Well, no, you couldn't because y'all didn't have the free agency that these guys do now.
Yeah.
And you didn't make the money that these guys do now. That the man.
Yeah, they definitely didn't make the money that
So
they do now.
So it just goes hand in hand. More money, more power. If you're making $300 million over 5 or 4 years versus $30 million over 5 or 4 years.
So you saying you don't respect him
It's a lot
for
more
staying
power.
there? You feel what I'm saying? Even though he could demand a lot. He has a lot of money. You feel what I'm saying?
I respect. I would have loved for Reggie Miller. Let's use him to use his power more like LeBron did, so that he might have a championship.
Right.
And people that are young that never seen Reggie play would respect him differently. I wish that Charles Barkley, when he had all that power, would have used his power like LeBron does and showed these niggas how to do, so that he might have a championship. Mm-hmm. And these young people that watch him on TV, they don't just know him as a funny guy on TV that might be a hater. They would know him as a champion.
They hated Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson introduced he introduced tattoos to the NBA. He made clothes to the NBA.
He made
He
took it to another level.
He took it to a
Dennis
different
Rodman
level.
was always
You
there,
know
but
what
he took
I
it to
mean?
another level.
He took it to a whole different level. You feel what I'm saying? So,
But imagine if AI moved a little bit like LeBron and forced the hand of ownership and management to make certain personnel moves. AI was on the loyalty thing and on the I'm riding with my team, and it cost him a championship.
yeah, he went over, he left, and it just didn't help him anyway. Because you remember he went over to Denver,
And then he brought his ass.
and they
He
got
went to
close, and no cigar.
No, he went to Denver, and I remember when they got upset about like the Spurs or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Close to no cigar, sir.
Yeah, but that's also like the
Who went to the Spurs?
the ref that went to
he didn't go to
federal
Spurs.
prison. The ref that went to federal
He
prison
didn't
for
go to the
gambling.
Spurs. He went to the Nuggets.
Ooh.
Hold on,
Allen
the
Iverson.
ref,
And then he ended
yeah,
his career in Detroit.
yeah, the ref
Yeah.
that went to the pen, Donahue or whatever his name is, Donahue or whatever. He basically was reffing that game and stated that like, our goal was to like make sure AI and
Trash.
Carmelo didn't get to the finals.
Those are the
Yeah,
seven.
them is trash.
Let me see those. Oh yeah, that's when they tried to make them look like Jordans.
Yeah, them
Those
is trash.
J's.
Them is trash.
Yeah, those are trash. AI ain't never tripping for that.
Yeah, he was tripping for them.
Yeah. You can't go from making the questions and like the answers and shit like that to making those.
Those are the answer sevens. These are the sixes.
Them is the
Garbage.
sevens. Them is the first.
Let
Them
me
is the
see.
fives,
I
ain't it?
don't like the sixes.
I remember those. Yeah. Yeah.
Niggas don't.
The fours were probably the dopest to me.
No,
Yeah, I remember those.
I had them, but
Fours were the
them ain't
dopest.
the dopest
Yeah,
though.
I like the answers.
The questions was probably the hardest.
Yeah,
The
There
questions,
was 13 of them. Holy shit.
yeah, the questions is probably the hardest.
Here we go. They were tight to right here. I could fuck with all those. To right here, this is where it got real fucking terrible. Those weren't that. I could hoop in those. All the rest of the Iversons I could wear with just out and about.
yeah.
I could hoop in those, but the rest, those are all the Iversons. They weren't all good.
Yeah, I'm probably only wearing like 4 shoes off that list. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, me too.
Nah,
Me too.
I like the 1, 2,
Only-
3, 4,
like the
5,
1,
6,
2,
and the
3.
7s. These are the 8s, 9s. I can't.
So these
do
cats is
one
looking at a list of the
Yeah.
Allen Iverson kicks.
Yeah,
These I can hoop
Question-
in.
the
Those,
questions
those
is-
look like some dope hoop shoes.
yeah, hoop. I'm not
That's
wearing
it.
them around. I'm not being
I don't know.
fly.
Actually, I could wear some shorts with that.
You gonna wear fly? You gonna be flying
You
them?
could be fly with that with
I
some
don't know.
shorts.
You might be. You might
throw
be.
an Iverson jersey on with some little
I ain't
jiggy
wearing all
shorts,
that.
bro.
I ain't wearing that.
I could do it.
I don't think I'm wearing that. Feel me?
Yeah, I wear them with some Georgetown Hoyle shorts.
You got.
Right.
Yeah. I still ain't wearing them. I still ain't.
Wear them to the barbershop or something.
Say, you know, you can't walk
Like I
around
said,
Virginia with no damn Georgetown.
Hey, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, shout out to the kid LeAngelo Ball, proving cats like myself to be a genius.
And proving people are good pitching they're idiots.
Shout out to
Detroit sucks.
Yeah, to the Detroit Pistons.
Fucking dumbass.
They had the number 1 pick. They got Cade Cunningham. But
Think about Cunningham
a lot of
and,
people are
and,
saying
and
that
LiAngelo.
they
on
might
the
not
court
have got the
together.
right guy.
We never do. Well, okay, we got Dirko Milicic when we could have got Carmelo Anthony. This nigga's a farmer somewhere in the country he from.
Yeah, he's an ex-MMA fighter.
Fucking out of here. And we could have had Carmelo Anthony. We had the number 1 pick. Who else was in that draft? It was Anthony,
LeBron,
Wade,
Chris Bosh.
God damn, we could have.
Just to name a few.
Yeah,
No, LeBron wasn't in that.
Yeah.
LeBron went number 1 in his draft.
I know.
We took
LeBron-
Milicic number 1 overall.
No, y'all did not, dog. Y'all
Yes.
took him with
Y'all
the,
took him the second pick.
whatever. I'm not gonna argue with this.
We got Dirko number 1
Look
pick.
it up, fam.
Y'all took him the
You wanna
second.
bet something? Look it
LeBron
up.
went first.
Look it up.
You probably are right. I don't
The
care.
03 draft.
LeBron went first.
So mad that we fucking drafted Dirko Milicic.
Oh shit.
Niggas is
But what was I was gonna say?
Niggas trying to say he was gonna be so dope.
Shit, I never said that shit.
Yeah, no, you're right, James.
Oh, I know.
Melo.
That's more for you, not for us.
I'm so mad. We
But
could have
anyway.
had Melo, Bosh, Wade.
Y'all see?
We could have even had Kurt Heinrich, nigga.
But like I was saying, man.
Fuck out of here.
Shout out to LeVar Ball. Shout out to LiAngelo, man, for proving old media
We
wrong.
could have had Leandro Barbosa, nigga.
Y'all could have had LiAngelo Ball for the cheap.
Y'all should have kept LiAngelo Ball for the
We didn't
cheap.
even give him a chance. This nigga didn't even
That
get
nigga was raw.
This nigga didn't get to play.
Only
Shout
for y'all
out-
to have the weakest summer league team ever.
Huh?
I had the weakest
Only for
summer
y'all to have the
league.
weakest summer league team ever.
We got weakest team ever, period. We just garbage right now. What's next, man? I don't even keep talking about this shit.
Damn, these ain't the ones I wanted.
Yeah, they good chocolate ones. I thought you didn't get the cream joints. Pause.
Pause. Them ain't the right ones.
I know they had chocolate ones.
The animal dippables. The animal dippable.
The damn dippables.
Yeah, man. So,
I hear the disappointment in your voice right
y'all
now.
think LiAngelo Ball gonna make the team?
Hell yeah, I think you already made the team.
That nigga raw.
The Hornets ain't
And
gonna
then
be
the-
stupid like
The brothers
Pistons
and then
are.
the brothers together is gonna be
Stupid.
something to have.
Ain't gonna be fair.
I'm looking forward to it.
Cause the way that nigga LaMelo look, god damn.
When you put his brother out there with him, yeah, man, that's gonna be
He
sick.
looked so good. It with Miles last year, man.
Remember
See
we was
Miles
talking
at the
about
games?
this shit earlier.
See Miles the coach and LaMelo at the games watching LiAngelo. I'm like, that's a good look.
They've been playing this. They've been playing and they've been playing together all their whole
Right.
life.
Whole
You feel what I'm
life,
saying?
man. Come on, man.
Like shit. You feel what I'm saying? You can telegraph. You can pretty much telegraph. Already know where he's gonna be at. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go stand in the corner like back
And-
in the
and more
like back
importantly-
in the
It's
park.
like me
you
and
feel me?
Devon on the stage together.
They can play
We
together.
just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and more importantly, they can play together.
Right.
Their skills match.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful because they play different positions. He gonna come through live in that shit. Motherfucker got a 41-inch vert. Live it to his brother. You feel me? And you know this motherfucker had so many assists. It was ridiculous last year.
I don't talk about it no more.
You don't like him?
Nigga, who? I would have loved fucking LiAngelo to be on my team
He's a
still.
Pistons fan.
I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. I'm mad at these stupid niggas
I'm
cutting.
a Rocket fan.
God damn, I would love for LiAngelo to be in a. I would have a LiAngelo Ball jersey
Right.
this year, nigga.
Right.
What the fuck you mean? I'm upset.
I was talking about the little brother.
I'd love to have LaMelo, nigga. Please get LaMelo to the Pistons.
Melo throwing lobs. Shit,
Please
he
get
was
LaMelo.
balling last year. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, his brother coming in.
Damn, please get LaMelo to the Pistons.
Shit, nigga, them niggas is gonna be
We
something.
have first shot
They
at
gonna be a force.
LiAngelo. We had him last year. We could have played him all
Yeah,
season.
y'all should have. It's y'all fault.
Gave him a whole 5-year contract. Like fuck it, just let's put something together. Damn,
You gotta call them niggas and tell them niggas they made a
it's
horrible
over with
decision.
because the Hornets ain't gonna make that mistake.
They
We're
know
gonna
better.
see him. We're gonna see 2 ball jerseys on the courts in the
Hell yeah,
next
they got
year,
brothers.
all season.
They already got like
Just
two
like
sets of brothers on the team.
Antetokounmpo brothers.
No, I'm saying we're gonna see 2
Do
ball
some shit
jerseys.
Just like them.
No, I feel what you're saying,
Two
but I'm
ball
saying that
brothers
the
jerseys.
Hornets already got 2 different sets of brothers on their team already.
The Horn. Oh yeah, they got the twins and the
They
ball
got
brothers.
the Martin brothers.
Yeah.
And then somebody else, I forgot.
Shout out to Martin. Do they got the holidays?
No, the Martin brothers and the Ball brothers, right?
They're saying he
That's
has
two
another,
right there.
There's another pair.
Oh, it's two more. It's another pair.
I thought so.
I don't know. I know the Martin brothers, the twins, Cody and what's
Cody
it?
and Caleb, I think.
Cody and Caleb. Yep. And then you got
Leandro and LaMelo.
yeah.
You know, whatever.
D'Angelo and LaMelo.
Come on, man. What's next?
I knew you was gonna do that. So
I'm getting tired.
what's up with your boy 6ix9ine, man?
I'm gonna fucking throw a whole phone at you if you say that shit again.
Right.
You talking to your mans here?
What's up with your boy
Or are you
6ix9ine
talking to your mans here?
and Whack 100?
Shit,
Nigga,
I'm
on the sit
fucking
down.
snitches.
Did you see the sit down?
No, I'm
I
fucking
heard about it.
What'd you hear about it?
I heard that he said 600 Breezy gonna come see him about something. I heard that
Who
nigga
said
was Whack said that to
Okay.
6ix9ine. I heard that 6ix9ine was talking about, or Whack was talking about Jim Jones being on the whole wiretap talking about somebody violating nigga 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine brought that up.
Or basically calling the nigga Jim Jones a snitch.
Yeah. Which was stupid, but go ahead.
I think that's all I heard about it.
What about you? You hear about that? Anything about it?
Nah, the same shit he heard.
So nobody seen it, huh?
Ain't nobody
Nigga,
seen it.
that's,
I ain't
I'm
seen it.
not. Come on, man. That shit was long as fuck, bro. I really.
You watched it?
You're the guy for that.
I'm not chastising you, nigga. I'm just asking.
You're the guy for that.
see it?
I get the full story
Yeah.
though. I
What
know
is
he
that?
saw it.
So, man.
Yeah, see a 6ix9ine fan.
So, hey.
Fuck you.
Ask us who's played this record more.
You be slapping
You
this
was a
shit?
whole dickhead.
Hey,
nigga.
what?
You be
What
slapping
happened?
this
You was a whole dickhead.
What'd you
You be
say, my
slapping-
guy?
You be slapping this shit?
No, not on purpose, but when
You
he
do be
was
slapping-
hot, I was a DJ, so niggas was always requesting to play some. Oh God, I hate playing this.
This nigga was knocking 6ix9ine shit in the club.
I'd be like,
I got paid to do
I don't
this.
even got
Fuck
this.
you.
Yeah, I feel you.
Fuck you.
Hey, where's your integrity?
Where's your
Where's
integrity?
your
I'd have been like, I
morals?
Fuck
I
you,
broke
my
my
nigga.
motherfucker.
You know
I
you
lost
do
the
it?
record.
Father,
Yeah.
fuck you, my nigga.
Nigga want to get on my head.
Nigga thought you were 20 to play a song. What you gonna do?
Right?
Shut your ass up. You got it
That's
on
what
your.
you
You got
wanna
it
do.
on your. You had it on your phone,
Never.
playing in the car.
That was his ringtone?
Oh
Hey.
yeah.
I go along with the joke because they're jokes. What I said was facts.
Your shit was
I'm
fat.
gonna fucking throw something at
That
you.
was his shit?
Right now,
No, it wasn't my shit. I was a
Look.
DJ, and he was hot while I was a DJ. So
right now,
and it was before
there's
the whole
somebody
snitch
that got
culture
video
shit.
footage on
All
their
this
phone.
shit.
If this nigga
my
playing
guy
that
on
shit,
the ones and twos, and 6ix9ine is playing.
Somewhere out there might be.
Ain't no mic to it.
ain't no
And
mic.
I guarantee I was just standing there. Nigga wasn't doing no bop to it or
You
nothing.
was
nigga.
I
bopping.
seen it, man.
He was
Some
bopping.
was definitely. How they do it with the headphone?
He slapping. Look at his face.
Alright. That's,
All right,
that's
you ready to
what
stop
we, that's
joking
what
now?
we doing?
You know what I'm saying? Are you ready to
That's
stop
what we
joking?
doing?
Can we get on with the show?
That's why
You the one that started joking.
Yeah, I remember you having them rainbow.
That's his favorite rapper.
You had them rainbow dreads though.
He did have some rainbow dreads.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
This nigga.
Over 15 years ago.
Over 15 years ago.
Way before there was a 6ix9ine nigga, a Lil Uzi Vert,
Hold on,
or
see
any of
this
these
nigga
fuckboy ass niggas. Am I right?
Yeah, that's
Document.
You see this nigga's
nigga,
defend himself.
Hey, and guess what though? I had to let him have it, my nigga. I let him have it. But nigga, Keem was on innovative.
He got a 6ix9ine grill at the house, the color one.
We back to lying again.
6ix9ine. He got 6ix9ine.
He's-
press on.
This
tattoos.
nigga Doc
So you got
On.
6ix9ine personal tattoos?
This nigga Doc On has spent 6ix9ine's record over 1,000 times.
No, that's a fucking lie.
Over 100.
No, that's a lie too.
I don't want to hear
You
that shit.
spent it over.
That nigga played that
If you
gummo over
playing
100
some
times,
shit-
my nigga.
If you playing some
He
shit
played
that's
that
live,
gummo, nigga.
if
Look
you
at
playing
him.
some shit
Look at
that's
his
live,
face.
yeah.
I ain't
If
played
you
it. I
playing
maybe
some-
played it like under 100 times.
So all I'm
You
saying
gotta know
is he contributed to all this.
Yeah.
Akeem ain't contributed. I just make observations on what I see this nigga do and say. I agree with 6ix9ine when he says that game bang culture shit is whack. I've been saying that since I was a kid. So
He like
whatever.
Donald Trump too. He just don't tell you about it.
Again, lies, nigga.
That's
See,
his man.
some lies don't stick, nigga. Ain't nobody ever gonna believe that about me. You can say that a million times, nigga.
Niggas gonna believe you're.
Nobody's gonna believe I like Donald
You're a
Trump.
6ix9ine fan because he come from Brooklyn.
Has nothing to do with none of that. I don't like the Beastie
so
Boys.
You like them.
I don't like the Beastie Boys, nigga. They come from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
You said what?
You like them, but it has nothing to do with them being from Brooklyn.
You know why I like about 6ix9ine? Pause, I guess.
I'm shit.
I
don't like 6ix9ine.
What do you like about 6ix9ine?
I don't like anybody that.
I like
personally.
that he snitched and just kept it real about it.
He a snitch.
At least he
It's
snitched and
'cause
kept it real.
All right, hold on. All right, so now we gotta stop playing. Watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. Ain't nothing about me a snitch, nigga, and I'm documented. I ain't no motherfucking snitch.
He said, "Watch your
But,
motherfucking mouth,
nigga. I know that all these gang banging ass niggas and a lot of rapping ass niggas are snitches.
Niggas be telling.
And I'm like, hold on.
In the song.
I'm like 6ix9ine, like yo, why you not mad? I don't be hearing y'all niggas mad at Snoop or mad at 50.
This niggas dry snitch on themselves in music. Nigga.
No, them niggas snitch for real, nigga, in life. Nigga, what is you telling? Nigga, them niggas go to the courtroom and be pointing niggas out and taking niggas' names and all type of shit. This real facts.
All right, let's play a game.
Them niggas is known. Them niggas is known. Them niggas is known title
Let's play a
tales.
game.
What?
Y'all name me a documented gangster that didn't snitch. I'll wait.
Biggie.
Biggie who?
Nah, he wasn't no
Tookie
gangster.
Williams.
But nigga, yeah.
BMF.
Tookie
Big
ain't
Meech.
tell Big Meech.
Hold on.
But them is dope dealers.
Big
though.
Meech ain't all
He's a dope dealer.
ain't all of fucking BMF.
Okay, not BMF as a whole. Big Meech and his brother.
Terry,
Blue
right?
Da Vinci.
Right, and his brother and Blue Da Vinci they still got paperwork on it. They say he snitched.
Said who snitched? Blue Da Vinci?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
All right, so Terry and Big Meech, they ain't snitches.
Terry got out and Big Meech didn't, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Big Meech didn't tell.
Okay, I don't want to be the nigga
I know
getting
Big
out
Meech ain't
first.
telling nobody.
Big Meech ain't telling nobody.
Hey,
So,
if they came to
especially,
me like, hey,
especially by
Rayford-
15 and 10 years.
Rayford
Rayford
ain't never told on nobody.
Parole board really paroled
Rayford
you.
never
I might
told
have
on
to-
nobody.
I might have to be
That
like,
ain't true.
hey, I might
He told on somebody? Who he
Yeah.
told on?
Who?
Nigga, Rayford Edmonds definitely turned snitch.
Ray
What do you mean?
Evans just he told. He's a well documented snitch.
So I'm just saying.
No,
and
no, hold on.
let's stay off of drug dealers.
Hold on, real quick.
Even though them niggas be
Let's-
snitching too.
fucking up what I was about
Let's
to
get
say.
to gangster shit, nigga. We was talking about gangsters, right?
Shit, I don't know, nigga.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, outside of Frank Matthews, I can't think of none of these motherfuckers that didn't tell.
If I was Big Meech and Terry, and niggas came to me 10 years early, like, here's your parole, and it was a legit parole, I probably have to be like,
And
nah.
I'm talking all time, yo. I'm not
that.
talking just recently. Y'all don't gotta stay on the Big Meat shit. I'm talking about all time. Nigga,
Most
Nicky
of them
Barnes
are
snitched.
snitches, yeah.
Motherfucking Al Pacino, all Al
Nah,
Pacino.
Shit,
All them niggas
the
snitched.
Iceman snitched.
Yeah. A
They
lot
all
of
snitched,
That
man.
nigga say he don't even know how many people he killed, nigga.
So
He
now
snitched.
I agree with what Freeway Ricky Ross said. That snitching is a part of this.
It might be.
Ain't no mic to it, nigga. Ain't no mic to it. How the fuck you get to the point where you bringing in 50, 60, 100,000, 10,000 kilos?
And
Nigga,
nobody
you
know.
got police officers on your motherfucking payroll. How do you think they start working with you, nigga? Because you was telling them the ops.
Right. Yeah, that's real.
These niggas been snitching.
It's just been.
And I just got tired of like the fact that, look, man, I'm a kid from Brooklyn, New York originally. I'm an 80s baby. Nigga, hip hop is in my veins.
Right.
Not gang culture.
Right.
Don't give a fuck about no gang culture, nigga. Or no
Well,
gangster
hip hop
niggas.
was never really built off not snitching either. It was just,
Listen to me. I don't give a fuck about gangs or gang culture, nigga. I don't respect them. I don't give a fuck about them. That's not what I aspire to.
It's because
Nigga, that's not my hierarchy.
He couldn't get in one. That's why.
Nigga, suck dick, nigga.
Paul.
Nah, nigga.
I'll
Hold
let
that.
you say that.
No,
but
hold that, because you
pause.
talking a little too spicy, nigga. Nigga, all because you mad, nigga, because you was playing 6ix9ine in the club, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
Look.
really, we're going to have to fight.
No, nigga,
You
like,
ain't gonna keep
hey,
doing
because
me
you
like
brought it up
that,
trying to
bro.
throw jabs and shit. Because I'm just talking on the side of logic, nigga.
You ain't going to keep just doing me
I'm
like
talking
that,
on the
nigga.
side of logic, though. Like,
I'm a well-documented,
And all I'm
I don't
saying,
fuck with
if a little
6ix9ine before that.
rainbow-haired kid from Brooklyn, nigga, comes out with a big platform and says the same shit that Akeem been telling all his gang-banging friends his whole life, nigga. See, that's the thing. That's why I speak so freely about this. It's not a nigga that I know that claim a flag, nigga, that ain't heard this come out my mouth before. Pause. You dig? So that's all I'm saying.
Nah, hold that, nigga.
Nigga, I paused it.
No, you holding that. Fuck the pause. Hold
No,
that.
nigga, the rule said, nigga, once I paused it, it ain't gay.
Shit, yeah.
Nigga, I paused it. Nigga, you can't. You told me I couldn't pause it.
Nah.
Man,
You was late.
What's the next thing?
Nah.
We have done talking about.
So what I'm saying
6ix9ine,
is this,
nigga.
though. Like, here it is. Look.
Mm-hmm.
I had to listen to a nigga that owns damn near a trucking company and is making a lot of money that brags about his daughter not ever living near a sidewalk. For those of you that don't know, that's terminology for cats that come out of the hood, meaning that my child is going to have a front yard, a side yard, and a backyard.
Right.
His daughter, kids, they live in the suburbs.
Right.
He's taught them that if something happens to them or if they're wronged in any way, to call the police. But meanwhile, this same nigga is running around the country screaming on Pyru. No, bro, like real talk.
You talking about WAC 100?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same dude running around the country screaming on Pyru.
You don't want your kids growing up doing none of that shit.
Interjecting what he calls my Pyru politics
Right.
in every aspect of hip hop culture that he can get his hands on. This nigga will jump in an argument between two other celebrity artists, nigga, and bring up, nigga, the reason why one's wrong according to my Pyru politics. With none of them being in the game.
The fuck my Pyro politics? Why is that the all end all be all? Cause nigga.
Because this is what we're speaking about right now. This is what the conversation is.
Right.
This is what this individual represents on a major platform. Now, I'm speaking to the influence of it. Mm-hmm. What I've always said is the corniest thing that hip hop ever did was a lot of gangster niggas in. Because I'm old enough to remember when if you was a real street nigga or a gangster, you thought rap was corny. I remember, nigga, even when Hov first started rapping, he wouldn't let niggas call him a rapper. Because of what he did in the street. I ain't no rapper. Like, nigga, rappers was considered corny to street niggas, to the D boys. Now all of a sudden, all the street niggas want to be rappers. And they've kind of like infiltrated the game because there's always going to be a population of the culture that wants to see. Niggas like watching a train wreck. So the so-called real niggas in rap music and gangsters are going hard to prove that they gangster and real and they fucking up the culture in the bag for everybody. But who's controlling the algorithms? 12 and 13-year-old rich white kids.
Right.
So in essence, you got all these gangster niggas that be getting on there, nigga, not wanting to get punked and talking like, oh, I'm gonna kill you when I see you, nigga.
Proving
on
themselves
this
to
gang,
white kids that don't get
in essence, you're doing that to entertain some suburban white kids, nigga.
Who ain't seen no
that's
streets.
on the live until their dad calls them down for dinner.
Right.
The problem with that is you represent me. You represent my nephew. You represent my nieces and nephews. You represent. Get away from me, nigga. Because I stand for my people. Before I kill a young black boy because he looked at me wrong, I'd rather kill a racist motherfucking cop. If I have to kill anyone. If I'm going to commit harm to someone, let it be someone that's harming people that look like me for no reason. But when you can say that, like, man, what black gangs has like 0 white bodies. They only kill black people. Why would black people support them? Get away from us, man. Get out of our neighborhoods. Get away from our culture. You niggas is not hip hop. Nigga, if you start your song out gang banging, if your record is all nigga, if your whole album nigga is consistent of gang banging, nigga, you ain't no hip hop artist. Right. That's pop music. That's pop music for rich white kids and for the suburbs, because that's who's listening to that shit. That's who's keeping score. That's who's running those numbers up. So when you get niggas that make songs about like, nigga, who I smoke, nigga, those are snuff songs, nigga. Like the equivalence of a snuff film for little white kids, nigga, that ain't never gonna go through that shit to listen to it and realize how dumb shit crazy you niggas is. And they parents go and legislate laws to make sure that you ain't never around them. So I just be thinking like, man, I remember when hip-hop nigga got niggas fresh. Hip-hop got niggas laid. Hip-hop, put niggas on knowledge, nigga. Hip hop gave niggas a voice and an identifiable culture. And I'm just like, bro, between the culture vultures and the gangsters, nigga, like, they done fucked up the bag. That's just how I feel about that, man. So now you got this dude. I know y'all remember how they was on 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
They was on them. All this, that. Whack 100 was blaming New York. Oh, no, that's New York's problem. But now you sitting down with a 3-hour conversation with this nigga, you know, talking about you gonna draw out the contract because you want to do business with him. I mean, it's just, I just need cats to understand, dog, like, this is what we dealing with right now in this culture. This shit is an optical illusion. So if you're gonna get down in that culture, man, in this business called hip hop, man, like, lock all the shit that inspires you, man. Hold it dear, and then get money, man, because this shit is treacherous. You know what I mean?
It is.
This shit is mad treacherous. I know that y'all didn't see it, man, but y'all got anything else to add in terms of like the hypocrisy of it? Because I heard a bunch of LA gang members, niggas, saying that, oh, nigga, that's bad blood, and that wouldn't happen over here.
I just don't like when
our
niggas.
shit is more tight. That's
Yeah, I don't like when niggas say that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Say something like that one city is harder than the other. Cause only thing I found different, and I've been to every state. You feel what I'm saying, except for Hawaii, so far. You know what I mean? Is that niggas just talk different. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas talk different. Some niggas move different, but nigga, you can get killed in L.A. and you could get killed in New York. You could get killed in Miami. You could get killed in Virginia. You could get killed in, you feel what I'm saying, in Ohio and Canton. So it's just, you know, it's all depending on where you at, man. You know what I mean? And how you moving. If you rub a nigga the wrong way, then it's gangsters everywhere. You know what I mean? That's as simple as that gets.
And then what do y'all feel about like the hypocrisy of? Because right now, Wack is moving like as if he's a spokesperson of his gang.
Yeah,
right?
you shouldn't speak for everybody because, you know, all them niggas on.
I got the common sense to know that, but a kid in Albuquerque somewhere probably don't.
They definitely don't know that, you know.
And that's the dangerous part about it, because that's how you get a lot of kids that start playing gangster and start playing with gangs because it's not being represented right.
Well, that's the same thing as a
in
lot
the
of these
sense of
motherfuckers
like how
saying.
dangerous this shit is.
That's like Future saying that he does. You feel what I'm saying? He's a dirty Sprite kid, and they never drunk no lean in his life. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sure he probably has, but he's clean now.
You get what I'm saying? No, but shit, that's the same thing. That's
got niggas like
that's portraying. Yeah, you know. So you got little motherfuckers
Future
dying,
but Wayne about to die off that shit.
Yeah, you got other. You say he ain't got nobody dying off this shit.
No, I said Future don't have Lil Wayne about to die off that shit.
Nah.
That nigga Lil Wayne probably got Future damn near one point down.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, that's probably was the man. Shit. Probably reverse way.
To me, it's just, you know, I laugh at the hypocrisy. I don't want to give it too much life. That's not my lifestyle. Like I said, that's not a hierarchy that I respect or look up to. That being said, shout out to all my niggas that gang bang, because I fuck with y'all. Find a better way. But, you know, like I said on a couple podcasts, fam, the lack of organization. You know what I'm saying?
We've talked about WAP 100 and 6ix9ine.
It's the lack of organization in the lack of method to the madness. That's what I'm anti, if anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If these niggas start becoming more for self and community, more protectors, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, nigga, I would support for wholeheartedly. But yeah, man, Dre, you ain't say nothing about the hypocrisy. Like, what do you think about it?
The hypocrisy. We've spoken on this so many episodes.
We have not spoken on Whack 100 and 6ix9ine's 3-hour sit down. That's been
no.
blazing.
We've talked about
the
hypocrisy. We
internet.
talk about the hypocrisy and all this shit all the time when it comes to talking about Whack 100. When it comes to talking about 6ix9ine. We've never talked about them together because they've never had a conversation together. I'm talking about this
specific individual situation though. I know you didn't watch the interview. I'm just talking about like you don't have any like feelings towards like because you were part of the uproar, nigga. I know you remember when niggas was like, damn, bro, that's crazy, and he was leading the charge. You know what I'm saying? and then all of a sudden to be sitting down with him.
But nigga, I feel like they're
taking up
both.
for him,
I feel like
so.
they're both trolls, and at the end of the day,
Okay.
this fits the mold for both of them.
Okay.
For both of them to finally sit down and be like, "Cool, I'm gonna fuck with you now because you're such a troll. I'm such a troll, nigga. I just been waiting for this situation to present itself."
What's a troll? Like, because I always thought a troll was like a nigga that like does shit for like attention or like does shit for like
They
does
both
antics, like,
do shit for attention
Okay.
and antic wise.
Okay.
Both of them do. They are both the definition
troll,
of
though,
a
right?
fucking
That's
troll.
what I'm
That
saying.
is exactly
Right.
Shit, that
you
help
hit the
drive
nail.
up sales.
You hit the nail on the head with that. But yes, they're both that.
Okay.
Both of them are clowns.
Man, no, I could dig it.
Because Whack 100 would talk all this gangster shit, and the only person I've seen you fight was two white dudes that called you a nigger.
I think they both are like very entertaining, but I think that all entertainment isn't healthy. Let me say this, because I don't want to be that judgmental. All entertainment isn't like substantive. You know what I mean? But nigga, I ain't gonna lie, the shit is hard to not watch. Fam, I started watching this shit. You know. Pause, nigga. 69 is a guilty pleasure of mine, nigga. Like, nigga. First off, a couple of his songs slapped. I don't care what nobody say. Shit gave me old 90-something Onyx vibes, nigga. And then, nigga, like, I don't give a fuck about a gang member snitching on gang members. Because them niggas do it all the time. Nigga, I done been locked up before. I done been in court before. Like, who we fooling? I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not going to get gassed up, nigga, and act like I hate somebody's guts or just want to see them not win or
Right.
all this other shit just because they did some sucker shit to some motherfucking niggas like that I don't know and don't fuck with. It's a lot of niggas that do sucker shit to niggas I don't know and don't fuck with.
I think I was more mad at the fact that he just made hip hop look bad.
But that's the thing, though. Hip hop started looking bad when you start having niggas like when gang members started infiltrating the culture. Because, nigga, let's face it.
Hip hop started looking bad when Biggie and Tupac died. Shit, after they died, shit started going down here.
That was when
We have a lot of
that
great
was when
music,
gangbanging
but
started
that's when
infiltrating the
gangbangers
culture.
start infiltrating the culture. That's when, you feel what I'm saying? That's when they start gangbanging in New York really tough. You know what I mean? That's what,
Yeah.
if I'm saying,
Which is
shit,
kinda,
you know, that's
it
what
is
Jay-Z
one of the
said, nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Biggie, you'd be ashamed to see New York gang bang.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That was in the 90s he was telling niggas that, like, that nigga said, I'm from old Brooklyn, not this new shit.
Feel what I'm saying? So,
But yeah, you know, we can move on from that, though. Because, I mean, it's interesting. Anybody that didn't see it, man, go check it out. What 6ix9ine was saying was exactly what we were saying, though. I do want to point that out. He was literally saying what we're saying now. Is that, like, this shit is hypocritical.
let's move on from
Shit is
6ix9ine.
dumb.
That's
You know
your
what I'm saying?
That's your favorite nigga
You know what
in
I
the
mean?
world right there. Huh?
Like, no, hold on, wait,
It's just
stop.
coincidental
No,
that
I don't
he's
waste
just,
my time,
he's
nigga.
just
Right,
always,
yourself and nothing, so I'm gonna finish my.
he's just
my
always, he makes himself relevant to us.
Who?
And we have to, because he's saying like.
Oh, no, I told you that though. When you was like, I don't want to talk about this nigga no more. I was
he's
like,
always
bro,
relevant.
Well, sucks, nigga, because he's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
He's always fucking relevant.
And the thing that what was mesmerizing the culture is that we're seeing the turning of a guard. No, it was a time where like gangster rappers got no love. You gotta talk about something, nigga. You ain't got no substance, nigga. You ain't talking, that shit corny. But then it was a time that you couldn't get a rap deal unless you was attached to some gang. Right?
Yeah.
Now you got a motherfucking self-proclaimed and documented snitch running around, nigga, not a gang member no more. Like what did we just hear? YG used to be a Crip,
Yeah, I don't condone that shit either.
and now he's a Blood. So like, I thought that was a no-no.
Yeah, I don't condone that shit either.
So
But I'm just
Whack
saying.
100
I'm just saying based off the life
I'm not
that
a
I
gang
live,
member.
you know.
Whack 100 said that if you're in the gang, you ain't supposed to sleep with a nigga's wife or
You know what I'm
girl.
saying?
You ain't supposed to steal from them if they y'all gang. He said that's part of the rules in the code.
Yeah, in your gang. Yeah, within your gang.
He said that's in the same. That's right up there with snitching, nigga, and doing. So I'm just like, bro.
Because
why? And what 6ix9ine said to him was, well, why do motherfuckers feel like they can just pick and choose? What 6ix9ine said to Whack 100 was like, yo, why don't you be going at your boy Snoop? And he's a documented snitch. Hey, yo, why you ain't never say nothing to 50?
Right.
Yeah, which I don't condone, because if anybody that I know snitch, I call it out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you sure
Rap
y'all not
facts.
just getting at me
So
because I'm a
did-
little
so
Mexican
did,
boy with rainbow hair that don't look like he can fight?
So did
rap
Ni-
facts,
hey,
because
so
I've been to the pen, so I really.
So
know
did
what I mean?
Nipsey Hussle, nigga, and then got him killed.
What?
calling out snitches.
I mean, I'm not ready to say that's what got him killed.
Shit, I was gonna say Dr. Sammy.
I'm not really saying.
Put that
Allegedly, that's what's out there, though. I've heard that story.
I'm saying the snitch nigga got put into his presence to start an issue.
Okay,
to
but,
get if it's a conspiracy.
Okay. Oh no.
They hired the
I'm
snitch.
not even speaking conspiracy. That makes sense. If you go, that makes sense. But if you listen to the 6ix9ine Whack 100 interview, Whack 100 addresses that, and he said, "How do y'all motherfuckers always talking about shit y'all don't know? This gang culture." Here's just like, how you know that nigga Nipsey didn't approach the wrong shitty? He said, because you know in that hood, there's several shitties, right? And he was just like, how you know he had the right information but the wrong nigga? So that's out there too. For years, man, they tried to tell me that Tupac got killed because of what his mother did, what his auntie did, what his father did. No, nigga, Tupac got killed because he was waking up the youth. Tupac got killed because he got assassinated, fam. They murked, the government killed Tupac. Tupac got killed because he was a New York City kid that did not understand West Coast gang politics. That literally threw himself into West Coast gang culture and activity.
And look what happened.
Tupac was one of the first niggas to put his hands on Orlando Anderson.
Right.
There's a documentary out there with Suge Knight saying that the moment that Tupac did that, nigga,
he knew what was going to happen.
He was trying to figure out how to save his fucking life. Because he realized, like, damn,
that's
he don't
a killer,
even know.
Nigga. That's a whole
He
killer,
don't even know that he just put his fucking hands
on a
West Coast made man. And somebody is going to have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tupac did not make it fucking 600 yards before he was murdered. Like, nigga, that's not... Look, on the East Coast, niggas might plot and plan on your ass and knock you off. Or niggas might just juke you right then and there. But, nigga, that get back culture of the West Coast, well, we got your nigga, you gonna get our nigga, we got your nigga. That's unique to the West Coast, bro. Like, that ain't no... They wasn't waiting to recoup or recover. They wasn't waiting to see him in L.A. And niggas that's close to that situation, Mob James, all them niggas, like, what did they say? His uncle that was in the car with him, he said, they even tried to talk him down. And he wasn't with that. He's like, no, I at least want my fade with that nigga. He wasn't talking about nobody that punched and kicked on him other than Tupac Amaru Shakur. And why was that? Because that's a nigga from Harlem that used to act, that was acting with Janet Jackson. And his two best friends, nigga, are superstar actresses out of Baltimore. He went to the academy school. Like, that nigga is not a gangster or a thug. This nigga's a pop star. And he put his fucking hands on me and jumped into this little thing of ours that we kill each other over. I'm cool with you Crip niggas putting y'all hands on me. I mean, you blood niggas putting y'all hands on me.
But not this thing.
I'm not cool with the nigga that's about to leave and go do a video shoot, nigga, with a pop star running around with Madonna and silk Gucci shirts on and taking bathtub pictures with his fucking ass naked with gold on his dick. This nigga got leather pants on and shit like that. And he's supposed to, with my murderous gangster ass, I'm supposed to let this corny ass nigga put his hands on me? Nigga? Where this nigga at? They said they pulled up the Club 662 because Suge is an OG and got pulled and was respected. And the other nigga, I can't think of his name now, nigga, the uncle of Orlando, grew up with Suge. They just, in LA, niggas, sometimes niggas grow apart because of the gang they chose. They grew up on, they split apart. But they used to stay the night at each other's house. So he was telling Orlando, like, don't trip, nigga, I'm going to at least get you the fade. Somebody going to have to line it up with you. But Suge and them wasn't there yet. So niggas like, man, fuck that nigga. Where these niggas at? Spun back again. Niggas spun the block again. Was about to get back on the highway.
Song.
No, heard some bitches yell out, oh my God, Tupac. Them niggas turn around. They go cuz right there. Right? Boom. Pull up on that nigga, knock his shit off, nigga, and going on, nigga, on the highway, dipping, nigga. Like, it's just that simple. Sometimes it ain't as prophetic as we think. And what is that? What's the common denominator? Gang culture. Gang culture. And the only issue with it is that niggas is warring over nothing of substance. Nobody would, disagree with a gang if they was warring for their people.
Right.
So, it's just something to think about, man. Something definitely to think about. On a lighter note, man. Locks, LOX. Dip set, nigga, what happened? I know you seen it.
You mean when the Locks fucking wiped the floor with these
know you
niggas,
seen
bro?
it, man.
And the fact that these niggas was really like dissing these niggas, like you niggas rapping over your radio tracks, like nah, nigga, we remember all verses, nigga.
Right.
We rap over no pre-recorded shit. So this thing SOBs, nigga.
Yeah, but them niggas got it in, bros.
That shit was
Niggas
a
got
good
it in.
one.
You watch that shit?
That was one of the best verses. That was
never
one
get
of the
to see
best
that.
verses ever.
Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna top that. Cause that shit was like a concert, fam. And like, it wasn't, yeah, man. It
They
was
could
in
top
the
it.
garden.
They could top
They
it.
probably could, but
You would have to do the Roots versus.
and who,
There's
nigga?
another group.
Who
out
gonna get
there
their
that
ass
could-
cooked, nigga?
There's another group.
Ain't no
that
other
could do
Roots,
it.
nigga.
It is. It's the Roots and
Nobody like the Roots, nigga.
There's another rap group that would be a good versus battle.
I don't see that.
Gnarls Barkley or something.
It would have to be. Nah, there's one versus that would be the best versus ever, and that nothing else could top.
What?
Jay-Z and Nas.
Jermaine Dupri and Puff?
Jay-Z and Nas.
I think Jermaine Dupri and Puff would be
No,
good,
no,
too.
not. I'm talking about artist for artist, not label for. No, that would be the
No,
biggest.
I'm not. I'm talking about artists, nigga. You know how many beats Jermaine Dupri has produced in this world? And then they both do R&B, rap, and all that shit.
I'm just saying there would
They
be,
both
there would be
play with
no-
making music and
I'm
make
just-
music for other people.
You really think that that could top a Nas and Jay-Z versus?
The reason why I'm saying yeah is because we're thinking of just the hip
Hold
hop.
on, wait.
Let me finish the question.
Go ahead.
We're thinking about the hip hop wing of verses.
Right.
Nigga, I'm thinking about the ladies, niggas, that's gonna sit there and listen to all those Escape, Total, Aaliyah, and Mary J. Blige records. And not give a fuck about a Nas metaphor and a Jay-Z hook,
There's
nigga.
there's one that there's another one I can tell you.
That's
that
all. I was
would-
just
that-
thinking of
I can
Giants.
tell you another one that wouldn't be topped. Beyonce versus Rihanna.
Beyonce is gonna kill that because nigga Beyonce.
She's been around for way
the
too
way-
long.
I'm
No,
not
the
saying that
way
Beyonce would
versus
win.
works, I don't think it is a good matchup. You got to go somebody like a legendary a different type of legend for Beyonce because the reason why.
Beyonce, Janet Jackson.
Well, just let me finish
That's
my
a
point
good one.
first. The reason why I'm saying that is because when you think about Beyonce, she checks all the boxes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have live performance. You're gonna have written songs. She has a whole history of a group that she can pull from. Nigga, I'm a Survivor and Bootylicious and all that shit. And then she has a whole run of hits from solo. Then she can go to do hits with her husband. And then she can get in a bag for, okay. So when Rihanna goes to play one of her hits, and what if it's one of the ones that Beyonce wrote?
It's real. That's okay.
So Beyonce plays it, nigga, and I just
that's
play the
real as
shit
fuck.
back, nigga. Like,
That's real as fuck.
okay.
All right. Let's go Let's do a songwriter versus.
They've had those
Who could
and early on.
Who could fuck with the dream?
Well, they had John T. Austin against him, and it was actually a good joint.
They had the
Yeah.
dream. Oh,
Yeah,
I
he's already
watched
done that.
Cause that nigga Dream,
Yeah, they've
niggas
already
don't
done
even
that.
know how deep that nigga's writing catalog goes,
But
bro.
dog, it's a
Don't
lot
even
of
know
people.
he wrote single ladies.
Neo
nigga.
is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Neo's
It's
a
a
great
lot of people.
songwriter.
Neo's
bro.
good too.
It's a lot of people.
Neo's a great song. Nigga, fucking Stevie J is
Hey,
a
hold
good
on,
songwriter and producer.
hold on, pause. A moment of silence for the great Chucky Thompson. Damn. Chucky Thompson passed away, fam.
So did Biz.
Yeah, that was a while ago. We got Biz. We got show love to Biz. Like,
No, we didn't.
yeah, you did, nigga.
No.
Like last week, nigga.
We
Like,
didn't
not
do
last
no
week, but the
shows
week
last
before.
Biz died last week.
I thought we shouted out Biz.
No, we did no shows
Oh, that was
last
on my
week.
socials, nigga. Shout
Yes.
out Moment of Silence for Biz.
Nigga. We ain't been on this mic in like 2 weeks.
Rest in peace, Biz. Hold on. A moment of silence for Gonzo. Damn. Rest in peace, Gonzo. That's crazy. I'm so tired of this era where we see people from our culture murder on camera. Like, fam, the idea that like you can go watch Nipsey be murdered is crazy to me.
Mo 3.
Mo 3 murder. The idea that you can watch Mo 3 get murdered is crazy.
King Von.
King Von, crazy. Who else? That's just visible. Like that's just
Floyd.
yeah, yeah, George Floyd. But I was thinking more so entertainment.
No, I understand what you're saying.
And the
But I
reason why
had to throw that out there.
And the reason why is,
because
I know I respect it. And the reason why is because when you're enamored with someone or you like become a fan of theirs, they almost sometimes become larger than life. And to think like, damn, that's how y'all gonna do the boy Mo 3 on the freeway? Like, fam, that's how y'all, like King Von, damn, that's how you go out? You've been in a million scuffles and shootouts. You get into a little light scuffle. And nigga, it's just, I wonder what it does to the psyche of these young people. Watching so many people that they admire getting murdered publicly. Because we ain't talking about all the young niggas. Okay, XXXTentacion. So it's deep, dog. It's deep. Like, we didn't see Tupac and Biggie get killed. XXXTentacion was every bit on the trajectory to be the next Tupac. In terms of his demographic. He was literally that much of a loved figure.
especially by these little kids.
Nipsey, dog, was every bit on his way to being on the status in terms of influence and accomplishments is like a young Biggie or a young Pac. And to see them getting murdered, like, see niggas literally take their last breath.
Right.
See blood leaving their body. It's some of the most traumatic shit that, like, a group of people can experience. In a social type way. But I don't know, fam, like, it's something that we gotta work on, man, as a culture and as an overall society. You know what I mean? I think that Facebook and Instagram and things like that might have to look at, like, blocking that type of content. Because it can't be healthy to just keep looking at that shit over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
That's just wild. But y'all got, well, we already talked about that shit, but I don't know how we got over there. But, so nobody thought Dipset won, huh?
No. Hell no.
All right, man. So, speaking on it real quick, Whack 100 did get checked by my son as well. I'm just throwing it out there because my son and him been going back and forth. We're going to wrap this up real soon. We got the little rest in peace to Gonzo. Gonzo was murdered. They ain't really determined what it was about yet. Yeah, that's just kind of wild. He seemed like he was just kind of getting his footing to like a new wave of his career, you know what I mean? Yeah, just a little did the little Bosco 100 charity fight or semi-exhibition, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, man, that sucks. Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers, man, everyone we lost. Get a little quick on a serious note before we get out of here.
Hold on, before you do that. Shout out to Nas for another instant classic.
Yeah, that shit's hard. I ain't gonna lie, like,
God damn, two
I
in
got
a
it
row.
right here.
2 in a row.
I got it right here to do King's Disease, too. But,
2 in a row. And the shout out to Shock G on there was big.
yeah, man. Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
Shout out to Lauryn
For
Hill.
that verse. You know what I mean?
That's my favorite.
That was a big album.
She's one of my favorites.
All right, let's talk about it, man. What y'all think about the Eminem verse?
It sounds like some old shit that I heard before.
Okay.
It just feels like it was an Eminem verse.
It was, it wasn't. I feel like he's not adapting to times.
I'm not impressed by a lot of Eminem shit anymore. It's lost the white boy can rap luster to it. Because, like he said, nothing about him has changed with the times.
It always sounds like
Busta Rhymes has been around since the early 90s, and Busta Rhymes has never sounded dated.
Hov never sounds dated.
Hov's never sounded
Nas
dated.
don't sound dated. Without even changing the style.
Black Thought's never been
still
dated.
Sounds like
Nas is not
fresh
outdated.
air. Like, this shit is fire.
Method Man's not outdated.
We
Red Man's not
on the way
outdated.
home, my nigga. That shit is fire.
You know what I'm saying? EPMD was on that album, not outdated.
Yeah, that's right.
Some niggas are timeless. Just like some singers are natural singers and some singers can sing in their prime.
Yeah.
Bobby Brown could sing in his prime. Ralph Tresvant still can sing to this day. Johnny Gill can still sing to this day.
Yeah, shit, that nigga Bobby probably smoked a lot of his away.
Nah,
No,
Bobby never was a voice. Bobby wasn't a great entertainer.
He was an energy.
He was a great entertainer.
Like, yeah.
Like when you went to a Bobby Brown show, that was a dope ass show. You weren't concerned with his voice.
Yeah.
His show was so sick. His dancing.
Whitney didn't sound like shit. Her in her prime, no.
Who?
Whitney didn't sound
Whitney
like her.
Sounded good to the day
she
died.
She sounded good. Whitney
day
can always
died,
sing,
she
but
has
she
a
didn't.
natural
She didn't
voice.
sound like Whitney when she was 25.
But it doesn't matter if Whitney was still alive.
Because her voice had.
Hold on.
That's like Lauryn Hill. A lot of
was
smoking. Lauryn Hill has an amazing voice, a beautiful voice.
If Whitney was still alive and had been smoking the whole time with Bobby, the whole time, and you have both of them going to the booth, you're going to recognize more of that Whitney voice and that Whitney tone and them motherfucking natural notes and pipes she has to that gravel voice ass nigga.
Yeah, you
Bobby
will.
Brown.
You'll absolutely understand it.
Bobby
I'm just
Brown
saying
don't
that the
have a
point that
voice.
she used to hit, it's not getting hit any
A lot
longer.
of them can't do it.
Yeah, but because a lot of
Mariah Carey,
she
who's never
smoked
done drugs in her life,
yeah, Mariah Carey hasn't
can't
done a
hit
drug.
none of them notes no more.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That high pitched scream she used to.
She lost that. She probably lost it after Emancipation of Mimi though.
Look at Beanie
Shit,
Siegel.
she was well out of her prime at that time.
Let's take a singer away from it. Just look at the change in the voice.
She almost
of the
50 something.
Anybody. Beanie Siegel
Benny.
don't sound the same. He's a raspy
Yeah,
voice.
but he had medical issues though, like.
But I'm just saying, people's voices.
Oh, then when they change, yeah, that's facts.
Through your voice will
it sucks
just change through life. You know what I'm saying?
Like, his voice.
That's why a lot of people.
His voice was a big part of his presence.
A lot of people didn't think Justin Bieber would last because they didn't know if his voice was going to change over when his nuts dropped.
Oh shit, that's a whole bunch of shit. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They found out, okay, he still got a voice. Boy still could sing. That's a lot of these singers when they're young. They don't know once puberty and that shit hits, are they going to sound the same? Because our voices get deeper.
That's why some people go away.
That makes sense.
That's why some of them go away, some of them stay.
Right.
Absolutely. That's absolutely
like
a thing.
Michael Jackson, that's a natural voice. That's why he had a career from little ass kid to the day he died. And he sounded the same from little ass kid to the day he died.
You remember how long it took Sammy after he made the Hardball song to come back?
Right. Because
you remember
his
until
voice
he
changed.
came back with you don't have
his
to.
whole shit as a grown man.
He was like 21 or 21 when he came back. He was 12 when he made that Hardball song.
Yeah.
Strike one, this one. You feel what I'm saying?
You know who else did that shit?
Bow Wow and
Usher. With My Way.
Yeah, Usher.
Usher came out with that My Way shit.
Usher had a career
that was after him
up
being
to
a
12.
little kid singer.
Yeah, had a career up to 12.
And then he came back with
and
that My Way shit,
nuts
nigga,
dropped,
that nice and slow and all that shit.
Back. They had to figure out where his singing range was again after that.
Yeah, what kind of? Yeah, that's right. That's facts. That's facts.
That's why they say you shouldn't really pursue singing till you're.
Smoking crack will not help your voice. I just got to tell you that part though too.
I don't know because I know a few. Aaron Hall used to be a crackhead, still could sing his ass off. Charlie Wilson used to be a huge crackhead, still has the same voice he did from the Gap Band.
Was on the side of his mouth now.
Yeah, was a huge crackhead. Snoop saved his life crackhead. And that nigga still could sing his ass off. That crack don't do what you think it do to your voice box. If you are a natural singer,
sitting there, my auntie and them been smoking crack for 30 years
Etta
straight.
James used to be on heroin and shit.
Shout out to my auntie for stopping smoking crack. She been
Etta James
20 years, about 15
was
years
smoking
straight.
crack while she was doing all her hits, and her voice never got bad.
And for real, she died with vocals. Or she's still alive.
Shock G.
My bad.
Yeah,
done a lot of drugs the whole time I knew him.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that done a lot of drugs, and it depends on what drugs you did and how much you've been smoking, man. I don't know, because a lot of people have different experiences.
Shock,
their bodies handle it.
A lot of people's bodies handle it different,
but
you know.
Shock did a lot. Enough to, if your voice was going to change, it was going to change.
Well, everybody body handling it different.
George Clinton.
Some people never smoke a cigarette in their life and have lung cancer.
George Clinton been smoking crack almost his whole career, and his voice has been the same.
Some things just You know, some things just affect people differently. I get what you're saying, though.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Shit, most musicians are fucking dope fiends at one point.
COVID on the rise, man. How y'all feel about that?
Go get your shot.
Fuck that. I still ain't convinced.
Go get it.
This nigga started having panic attacks and shit after that.
I'm supposed to die.
None of you.
That's not why it's happening.
It was coincidence.
You know that's why not why.
That shit, I don't trust it yet.
Go make it happen. You need it. Protect your kids. Protect your whole family.
My kids, I think my kids have all had it already. I'm pretty sure I've had it already. My girlfriend's had it already. Well, she's vaccinated now, but
this nigga hella COVID-y.
Well, when I first brought the kids down here, when I first moved here, they had it.
This nigga hella COVID-y, nigga VIP. That nigga's all nigga want. My kids had it.
My mom's had it.
See this nigga.
My kids.
But this nigga is the variant. Nigga, look at this nigga over here spreading COVID.
I just think I'm asymptomatic or I'm immune.
That don't mean shit. See that laugh, nigga?
Fuck you.
So this nigga over here doing this shit, nigga. What's that shit called? When the women, nigga, know they got it, nigga, and mess with me in any way to give it to them?
I don't know what the fucking term is, but I know what you're talking about.
I just know they got a term for it. They should. They got a term for everything else.
It's lying, nigga. That's the term for it.
Right.
Being dishonest.
Unstable creatures.
Unstable creatures.
They don't call you no B. We call them unstable creatures.
Some of y'all is beast. I don't care what you say. Some niggas is beast.
Oh man, let's talk about it, man. I had a great time up in the know. You know what I'm saying?
I had a great time with my kids up in the know.
You had a great time up in the know too. Shout out to the know.
This nigga don't ever hear me
Always
when niggas is
down.
doing shit.
This nigga can't wait to tell his lies, bro.
It's not a lie if I got proof.
You have no proof.
Niggas out there the whole week with me. Niggas is doing all types of shit. Dre got invited to one thing.
And you didn't come.
Strip clubs and shit was happening.
You
But I
didn't
got
come.
invited to the barbecue.
Didn't come. It don't matter.
You got invited to the barbecue.
And the strip club. You didn't go to that either.
I didn't get invited to the strip club. When did you invite me to the strip club?
I didn't invite you to the strip club live.
You didn't. I'm on Andre, nigga. I don't remember none of that.
Well, nigga. Oh, who's Andre?
My dead son, nigga.
Don't do that.
Because you didn't tell. You
Don't
can't
do that.
show me proof that you told me something about
Don't
strip
do that.
club. No proof.
I definitely told you that.
No proof. Bet. Watch. You in my looking bet.
No, I'm about to show you something else. But nigga, I told you on the phone. Cause you're like, what we doing? I was like, nigga, nothing. We was in Reno, nigga. What else is there to do on a fucking Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday night? Strip club, nigga. And I said that. I was like, we're going to probably just go to the strip club.
I didn't hear nothing about that.
I said, come through, nigga. We're going to pregame over here, chill, eat, smoke, and probably dart over there. That's all we doing. You ain't answering.
Anyway, on that note, that's another episode. Of
Nah, hold
Talking
on.
Shit Show.
No. This nigga full of shit. We ain't done yet. Hold on.
I'm your host, Talkin.
Okay, so hold on. Watch this, nigga.
You gonna do your outro?
No, nigga, I'm not done yet, nigga. You lying ass nigga. I'm tired of this nigga just jumping off on the camera in front of people lying and shit, nigga, and then trying, all right, well, nigga, I don't want to talk about it no more. Like, nigga, this nigga's a liar.
Show me. You ain't showed me yet. That's it. That's all the messages. So you ain't got it.
No, I'm pulling up a specific message. That's all. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Because you don't even be checking your phone, nigga. All you do be, nigga, I already know what you be on. I just ain't going to put you out there like that.
You ain't found it yet. So.
All right, for sure.
Somebody
Okay, bet.
lying.
Now, peep this. Yeah, I know. 1:09 p.m. What you doing? Just after this nigga gave me a whole spiel about how he hates his life, nigga, he's bored, nigga,
No,
everybody's
I
making him
hate
fucking
Reno. I ain't
crazy.
say shit
Nah,
about
nigga, I
Reno.
don't want to hear that shit. I'm
So
talking
I
right
hate
now.
Reno.
Oh, everything, oh, nigga, this shit, so I ain't got no reason out here, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, shit. I invited the nigga to come link with us so we can burn it down and kick it. He didn't come then, all right?
When did I come?
No, actually, you did come. You came later on that day. You did come by the house. Nigga, I rolled up one joint, nigga, this nigga dipped, right?
No, we rolled a blunt and smoked a joint.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I rolled a blunt.
All right.
Brought rap.
Well, whatever.
We rolled. Nigga, fuck out of here.
So, nigga, I told him, I was like, yeah, bro, we about to, you know, whatever, nigga. I just let him know, nigga. This
Nah,
is
you
what
didn't say niggas was doing shit
Hold on.
that day because
No, hold on.
y'all
Stop.
ate some gumbo and Darren was
No,
asleep.
stop, bro. Stop. Don't tell me what I told you we did, nigga, before you got there. Nigga, I'm talking about after that month. So anyway, when you left, nigga, when we were supposed to link back up, what you doing? Shit, just posted at my mom's crib. Okay. All right, well, so hold on. I said, nigga, me and D about to head out. Let me know. You hit me with a for sure. The next day, nigga, not the next day, the next morning, because I hadn't heard from you, nigga. All that night, the next morning, the next afternoon, I didn't hear from you. Nigga, I was like, what's up with you? You hit me back this is at 1:57 a.m. I hit you. What's up with you? Because I probably just thought about you while I was either at the strip club with some titties in my face. Hold on. Or drinking or kicking. But this nigga always say I don't be hitting them. Nigga, I can't.
When you said that, I was sick.
No,
and
I
had
don't
all
care.
the
No,
kids.
let me
I couldn't
finish.
do
I don't want to
shit.
hear
Yeah,
shit. I
couldn't
don't
do
want to
nothing
hear
on
none
that
of
one.
that. I don't want to hear that.
But
This
the
nigga
time
hits
I
me
came,
back
you something.
at
So you go ahead.
12:24 the next day, nigga, or later on that PM, that nigga, what's good? I look right back at this nigga. No gap. Nigga, what you doing? Laugh out loud. That's all I'm saying, man. You wasn't fucking with me. This whole notion that you want to get on here, nigga, and tell the public that your man's nigga don't fuck with you.
You need to hit
No,
me with
bruh.
just I'm pulling up, get
Nah,
dressed.
see,
Nigga.
and I'm not doing that.
We don't do that no more.
Nigga, we've never done that.
But
you
niggas
and I
do
have never
shit
done
like,
that.
okay, well,
no,
niggas
because
can
that
do
would
shit
drive
like
me
that.
crazy. You get cursed out, nigga, pulling up at my house, nigga, just like, hey, bro, get dressed, nigga, we about to leave.
No, I
Nigga,
mean,
no.
hit me like
Where we going?
10, 15 minutes.
No,
like,
I'm not
hey,
doing
on the way
that.
to-
I'm not doing that,
coming to
Dre,
get you.
because you know what? Before you leave, watch how this nigga move. Before you leave, because I know you in town, fam, you gonna be like, bro, let's go shake, move and shake real quick. All right, bet, nigga, I'm gonna hit Dre, and this nigga's gonna want a whole fucking itinerary, nigga, of what we're doing, where we're going, who's gonna be there. I don't really know. I don't feel like it, and I already know what he's doing, nigga. When he's saying that shit to me, that nigga's doing just like this on this game.
Or I'm laying down.
Bro, what you doing? Or he's literally laying down, nigga, and don't want to get up. I'm not ever begging or push. Nigga, I'm not a teenager no more. Yeah. Nigga, I'm not twisting a nigga's arm to come out with me.
Nigga,
Nah,
you don't
man.
get me to go out.
Nah.
He don't.
Hey, and
As
then
much
not
as
to
he
mention,
say he
hold
do,
on, and then not
he
to mention,
don't.
let me tell you, when the nigga found out I was even in Vegas, because I was like, bro, yeah, my bad about the show, nigga, like, I'm in Vegas. I'm being Reno. He was like, nigga, don't trip, I'm being Reno too. So we both going there on some fluke shit, didn't tell each other. The nigga tells me, oh yeah, bro, really, I'm just up here only to kick it with my kids. Now, why would I ever, nigga, be like, oh, okay, well, nigga, come. And I
Daytime kicking
and I
it with
still was
my
hitting
kids,
this nigga.
nigga.
Nah, bro. What time you was going to bed at night? Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck, nigga.
Probably like 1. The night you hit me, I had.
Oh, okay. Not the night that I hit you at 1.
No,
No,
I was dumbass tired.
not the
that
night I hit you at 1. The other nights, you was up. At
I
1
was still
night.
like half up. I answered you, didn't I?
No.
Oh, I was a dickhead.
Not
then,
till
'cause
12.
I
And that's another thing.
saw your
Fam,
message.
are you listen to this nigga? Hold on, Brad. This is another thing. This is another thing this nigga talk about. Hit me. Hey, my nigga, I hit the nigga, and it was an hour before he hit me back to let me know that we was even, because this ain't our record night. So I know we pushed it over to the night, but you know, this ain't a normal night. So I hit him like, hey, bro, well, this nigga never hits me back. Nigga, I'll hit him like, bro, I'm ready to record now. You ready to record? Nigga, and then I'll look at my phone an hour later and see he didn't hit me and be like, hey, bro, we good? And he'll be like, come through. Or for sure. I don't want to hear that shit.
Night, nigga.
Okay. Except for the night that I pulled up, nigga, and you was in fucking Reno. Because you forgot to call your partner and be like, hey, bro, I got to go handle some shit with my kids in another fucking city. You hear this nigga? This nigga say, hey, hold on, bro. And he know I don't even like to, he know what my situation is, by the way. Like, nigga, fuck out of here. Pull up, bro. Just pull. Hey, what about, not even in Reno. What about the time I pull up, nigga, whole family out to dinner? They don't even remember that, huh? I pull up, nigga, him and his whole fucking family is out to dinner. I'm like, bro, I just sit in the garage, nigga, in front of the garage and just burn like 3 blunts, nigga, and eat my little lunch. I didn't rush to bring some food, nigga, because I'm like, I gotta eat something before we record. This nigga done did that to dinner. But that's what I wasn't mad, because guess what I did? I pulled up, nigga. I ain't called, I didn't text, I pulled up.
It's one of the rare times I wasn't home. 99% of the time
I just named 2 times,
in
man.
this motherfucker.
I feel that.
I'm sitting here all the time.
That.
The 2 times.
And I see how it feels that way.
The 2 times that
But
you
nah,
chose,
nigga, I'm not just pulling up.
Pull
I gotta
up.
call you. And he don't live pull up no more.
No, I don't.
This nigga don't live down. He used to live, bro. I'm gonna show you where you live on the way home, fam. I'm gonna show you where you moved from. That's pull up. That's no, hold on, look.
I'll give it to you now. I got you bailed
that's
out.
like,
I
nigga, if I pull up and Dre gone, it ain't personal, nigga.
This one,
Nigga, I drive all the way out here and pull up, and you be like, bro, we all shit. We out eating dinner.
That nigga.
Oh, you niggas better come home, nigga. Better get that shit to go and order me something. Shit, nigga. Nigga, mad spontaneous, nigga. Want everybody to nigga, I'll just pull up on me. Nah, nigga.
I'm not mad spontaneous, nigga.
Bro, it'll be the one day this nigga's at the store looking for a little ass, weird ass piece, nigga, that don't make sense to me. Nigga, it'll be one day I need this piece that makes the beat that I want. Like, nigga, I'm at Guitar Center, fam. Like,
I'm Guitar Center. I'll be there in like a hot one.
Yeah, man, it's too hot. Yeah,
nigga,
hot one is right.
Tori's here, nigga. Tori's at the house 90. If I ain't here, she's here,
saying,
nigga. Somebody here with Jalen.
I'm just saying.
The fuck?
Either way it go, fam. When I be pulling
and
up,
now
nigga,
my dad
and when I be pulling up, nigga, the whole family be gone. I'm like, oh, nigga, all you niggas wanted to go get a burger? Nobody couldn't just do the run, huh?
At the same time.
Yeah, my nigga. Everybody at Guitar Center.
Everybody gotta go.
Like, man, ain't that some shit? And this nigga be the first one. Oh, bro, why you ain't just pull up? I know I ignored your phone call for the last 2 hours because niggas a dick like that. This nigga just don't feel like answering, nigga. So, like, and he one of these niggas. He think he know what you want. So he's like, oh, that's Keem probably telling me he on his way. No, that's Keem asking, are we on to record tonight, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't get no confirmation, dog. I'm like, bro, if this nigga wasn't my man's, it wouldn't work. If he wasn't my man's, it wouldn't work because the nigga would feel self-conscious about it. Like, I would feel like I'd be bugging him. But I be knowing what he doing too. Like, oh, this bitch ass nigga ain't gonna answer the phone, nigga. Like, I already know what it is. As soon as I walk in, oh, what's up, nigga? Like,
do that shit.
Like nothing.
Like nothing.
I do it to everybody. Nigga, I see my brother call sometimes. I be like, I'm gonna call him back
I never said I took it personal, fam. Never said I took it personal.
Never.
Because he ain't lying.
Hey, I called Jones today to tell him something. He didn't answer. The nigga called me back.
You ain't answering.
And I was like,
nah.
I ain't want to talk to that nigga no more.
Like, man, I'm good, my nigga.
That's how I hit him too. I saw it.
I'm good.
I was like, nah, I didn't want to talk about it. Whatever I had to talk to him about, it just wasn't interesting. I was like,
man.
interesting.
No, that shit funny, bro. I know. Our shit passed, like, I was about the game. That shit don't even matter no more.
Right.
Everybody know now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh. I swear to God, I be looking at some of your phone. It's not yours, but some people phone calls, and I swear I know what you're calling for. Nigga, I'm like, I'm cool.
No, that shit's funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dog. Everybody do it, but it's just funny. I only bring this shit up because this nigga, the first thing this nigga say when he find out Okay, let's say that. Look, nigga, because you can vouch for it. Darian, and see, D knew this. This is why it makes sense all in hindsight. Right? But this nigga like to shut shit down before it could breathe. So, nigga, he's complaining about he ain't got shit to do, nigga. He bored. He hate to know, nigga. Keem, why you like it coming back up here? This shit, why he just going in, nigga. I'm on the phone like this in the car, nigga, like, we're going to a motherfucking barbecue.
Nah, when he was on the phone, they was going to Fuddruckers.
No, stop. You're confusing two. No, stop. That's not true. Nigga, we had already ate some more shit, nigga. That's a whole other day.
Yeah. Wait,
yeah,
okay,
no.
okay.
Why this nigga shooting bail, nigga, before I even finish? You see what I'm saying?
Nah, I passed by later in the day and I was gonna pull up. I ain't see the Chevelle nowhere. I ain't see none of these cars nowhere. So these niggas weren't even there no more.
We passed by where?
The jeans or whatever, where the old Chevron was at.
Nigga.
There were still cars out there. I just didn't see y'all.
What time you passed by? And it don't matter if you already told me you wasn't going because you don't fuck with jeans, you don't be over there, nigga, you don't do this. Why does it matter? Nigga, we ain't have no time to meet up, nigga.
No, I knew you were there.
We probably went to go get some more bottles, nigga, or some bitches or something.
Well,
so at the end of the day, make a long story short, now that I can finish, my nigga, another time in this short trip where this nigga stood me up, nigga, but I don't never ask this nigga to do nothing.
I never stood you
Bam. So nigga dead to shit, like, nah, I ain't fucking with y'all niggas, basically. So like, nigga, we lit. Now this nigga OG over there.
Yeah.
D got some cat that nigga, some little young buck that just fucked with him and was like, oh, you should let me record you. So he knows a dude might pop up. So he was like, nigga, why would I tip this nigga? And why would I let all the OGs and all the niggas that we fuck with tip him and fuck with him? Excuse me. If Akeem just hit Dre and invited Dre to come to the barbecue. Now look, this nigga gets uber offended. No, nigga, it's not. I'm not working. My bad. I don't mean to yell. Like, nigga, I'm not working. Like, nigga, because if I bring my fucking camera, it ain't gonna be, nigga, that ain't my idea of fun. And he gives me this whole spiel about how his idea of fun isn't bringing his camera. Like, nigga, you think I just be bringing my fucking camera everywhere, nigga, to take pictures of shit, record shit, nigga. I get it. I get all that. Darian never once said, hey, bro, have this, see if we can have him do this. Nigga, the whole deal was, nigga, Darian can hear this nigga complaining. So we all like, well, bro, you know how niggas get down. Bro, we got bomb-ass ribs on. This ain't no fucking hot dog and hamburger, nigga. This OG them. This Rick Cobb black nigga, like, nigga, this a real burger. These niggas got a real fucking food. First off, these niggas cook way more fucking food than they needed to. So, nigga, it's like rib cook-off food over there. So I'm like, okay, well, at least my nigga come out here, listen to some music, break some bread, and smoke some good.
Yeah, nigga.
Hold on. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Go to sleep,
We about to wrap it up. This is going to be it. I'm done with you after this, nigga.
Fuck you.
All right? God damn it, I'm done with you after this. But listen to me. So, nigga, we get over there, nigga. And I wasn't going to tell this. I wasn't going to say nothing. But, nigga, we chilling. We moving around doing what we do.
I was about to pull up with Jay.
The motherfucking little corner. I ain't gonna hate on him. That's the motherfucker come over there, bro. He taking some pictures, recording some shit. These niggas being who they are was like, oh shit, that's what you doing? Oh, what you do it. All right, well, this motherfucker left over there with about $900. And cause you know the niggas that was over there.
You left with what?
Exactly, nigga. Bro, I was so sick. I was like, nigga, wait, what? Because that's when I was mad. Because I was like, nigga, I'd have brought the GoPro out here. And fucked up some recordings. D was just like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just had a feeling that them niggas was gonna do that. Because everybody had their cars out.
So if niggas got a feeling they gonna do that,
that's why you say, hey,
no,
stop.
Fuck that. Don't just tell me maybe bring my camera. Tell me, nigga.
Stop lying.
Nigga, tell
no, stop lying. Stop lying. Don't do that shit now.
The fuck out
Don't change words. Nobody ever said maybe nothing. That nigga Darian was like, you talking to Dre? I said, yeah. Nigga, I didn't even ask you. You heard Darian tell me to tell you to bring your camera, nigga, and you went off on me for 5 minutes and told me you wasn't coming.
Nigga, cause nigga.
And then waited 2 weeks to get on our podcast and tell the world that I don't fuck with you when we out of
Do you know
town.
how many fucking times somebody just tells me to bring my camera just to do some fucking filming shit for nothing?
Who?
Nigga.
Who?
Countless times. Nigga,
No, I'm saying, no.
I'm not just bringing my
Nigga,
fucking camera, bro.
You said who does that?
I bring my camera for guaranteed money, my
Listen,
nigga.
you said who does that?
Negotiated money.
You said who does that?
Anybody who ever just tells me to bring my camera, nigga, it's always just, hey, bro, something's going on. Hey, you should bring your camera. Nah, hey, bring your camera, nigga. There's money over here to get.
So.
When I hear bring my camera, that's all I'm saying.
Nigga,
like,
my whole point. Okay, but I'm telling you, my whole point of this situation, nigga, is because you the one that keep bringing it up. So my whole point is like, fam, you gotta let shit breathe sometimes. Cause nigga, you a pit bull, nigga. Why am I gonna argue with you about bringing your camera when I'm not even trying to hire you to have your camera out? I didn't know, nigga. I honestly didn't know. But nigga, when this nigga said, "Who you talking to?" Cause nigga, first off, we grown men. Nigga, most grown men don't just ask another grown man who the fuck they talking to. The nigga just looked at me and was like, "Who you talking to, nigga?" And I was like, "Dre." Nigga, he was like, "Oh, ask that nigga. You should tell that nigga to bring his camera. We going over here. If he comes, you should tell that nigga to bring his camera, bro." Nigga, you heard that nigga say that and lit on the nigga. Well, why would y'all tell me to bring my camera if I'm supposed to be coming to hang out? That ain't fucking work, Keem. I don't want to bring. And I was just sitting there listening to you like, well, nigga, I agree with you. Yeah, you right.
Because the way that I'm looking
that
I'm looking at somebody telling me to bring my camera is when I hear anybody tell me to bring my camera to an event. If somebody can get, not you, not Darian.
So why?
Somebody's gonna. It's just some free type shit, and I hate. It instantly is gonna set me off, and that's sorry that you
free type niggas like no, like D is never gonna ever ask you to do something for him for free. So like that's the thing, nigga. And me, nigga, I know that's your lifeline, nigga. I ain't never asked you to do no shit like that for me for free. So my whole thing was, nigga, it was the situation.
If I knew there was $900,
it was the first popping. Go ahead. It was the first popping Hot August nights, nigga, in damn near a decade.
If I knew it was $900 to be made over there,
nobody
I'd have been there.
No, that's just it though. Nobody. I don't think nobody knew. But you're talking about a whole bunch of balling ass niggas that's feeling good. It's Hot August nights. They got their cars out, and they're not used to this whole videographer, nigga. Oh, the idea of taking some pictures and I'm gonna send them to you. So now you got videos of yourself driving off in your car looking cool. That was all new to them. That ain't new to me in my head, nigga, because I work with you every day. You're a videographer. I've worked with you on your videos before. Walked with you. I see what you do with a camera. I'm from this world. We was going to fuck with our OGs. Because I even said that. I was like, bro, really, the only why we going out there is because the niggas that invited us. And they're only doing this makeshift barbecue because this nigga splurged on the old school and wasn't able to really show it off the way he wanted to. And they knew that. Yeah, we got to drive it.
Did he get to parade it or anything?
No, he wasn't able to put it in the thing yet.
Because he had no registration.
Right. He got insurance but not the registration.
You can't do walk-in appointments no more.
So, exactly. So they just
2019, he could have bought that car, got a registered insurance the same day, nigga.
Come on, my nigga.
Plates and all, nigga.
Fam, customs, nigga. Like,
yeah. Nah, had I known there was money to be made,
fam,
I probably wouldn't have been so irritated.
Think about this. You think I would, me or D, you think we would know that and then set you up to like, fam, if I knew that, I would be like, bro, fuck you, nigga. Come over here and record this shit and give me $300.
That's because
if you feel that bad about it, like, nigga, hey, bro, let me get a little manager fee on this, nigga. Give me $35, nigga, or something, nigga. Shit.
It's nothing personal against even you and D.
I know that.
Everybody knows what I do, so like, hey, just bring your camera, bro. Bring your camera, like. It ain't never bring your camera. I'll pay you to do this. Just bring, nigga. I'm not coming.
Yeah, but and at the same day, nigga, you could have brought. See, this is the thing though. Before you even heard this nigga mention your camera, I was inviting you and telling you to come. And you know why I was inviting you and telling you to come, nigga. We didn't even know both of us was blowing town.
My pops said the same shit. They had too much food. They threw it away.
Listen to me. The niggas was looking for bums to give food to, and then when they didn't have no more bums to give food to, niggas was like looking around, was like, bro, you take some home. Niggas already got a trunk full. Well, you take some home. Already got a trunk full.
Definitely came and got some plates.
See this shit? Now this nigga act like I don't got nigga nieces and nephews through him. And he talking about he out there with the kids. And I'm inviting him to a barbecue where I know, nigga, that there's way too much food. And this nigga shit, bro, these niggas know how to barbecue. These niggas cooking big ass pork bellies and rib slabs and fucking.
All right, enough. I get it.
I'm just saying.
This shit up.
Next time, listen to your mans, nigga.
Next time,
and don't get. This what killed me about this nigga. He want to act like he annoyed, like he didn't attack my character and friendship, nigga, and loyalty first.
Hold on.
Only to come back and agree with me, nigga.
Wait, hold on. He's absolutely right about one point with me, and I'm gonna shoot him all the way on this. I do want a fucking itinerary. I hate flying by sea.
Now that's my cousin right. That's my little cousin. Fam, am I an itinerary type nigga? He knows that. Nigga, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing the next day, fam.
And that's hard for me to not. I just need I need a foundation at least. Like, give me the start. Like, what are we doing?
Nigga, you have children. It makes sense.
I have to have structure.
It anchors. You gotta have structure. You got children, nigga. You gotta make sure you get rest. Hey, bro, if I don't get no rest, guess what I'm gonna do? Hey, bro, I don't think we making it tonight, nigga. I don't think I got it.
Right.
Like, I don't got nobody that's gonna be looking at me like a loser because I'm sleepy. That nigga Jalen, if he up and hungry, like, bro, pops, nigga, you can't be just.
Right, you can't just be slow.
Give me 5 minutes, nigga. Like, nah, nigga, he gonna be like, damn, dad, what's going on? Nigga, get your shit together.
And we used to be the fly by the seat of our. You still are. I don't know. I just stopped because we used to nigga used to call me like, hey, I got you a DJ gig in 45 minutes.
I'm there.
Right,
you was there. You was there.
Rocking
Rocking that shit, nigga. Like, yeah, nigga. So
I could be doing whatever. I think we hit 45 minutes. Need you. All right,
Dre.
I'm here, bro.
I'll just secure the spot, bro. We about to do this shit right now, nigga.
Or I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna need an hour, nigga.
Right.
At least give me an
Don't trip. I can play some music till then, my nigga. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I just gotta quit being so structured. That's my own fault.
And fam, you know what it is? You done moved into a new city, and sometimes moving into a new city will make you kind of a homebody. You know what I'm saying? Like when you first move somewhere, no matter how familiar you are with it and shit like that. Like right now, if you just move back to Reno, nigga, you'll be an extra homebody, nigga, for a while.
Do you know what it is? I'm spoiled. I was spoiled in Reno.
Yeah, all of us were. It's not just you.
Yeah,
all of us were.
Fuck you mean? I just felt like.
Fam, and I shouldn't even say this shit on camera, but my nigga know what it is. Why you think I be hitting you with this? Hey, bro, like, nigga, you sure we gonna be doing this? And I know it be some shit that you might not be like wanting to do, but it's more so like catch the wave, nigga.
Right.
Catch the wave before this tsunami come and you be seeing the aftermath like, what did you niggas do? Right. But when this nigga linked up with us, we was off 48 hours.
Yeah, these niggas.
That was when we ate dinner and breakfast in the strip club.
These niggas, when I finally linked up with these niggas, they were.
Matter of fact, he didn't even see D.
Nah,
because I remember D came downstairs and was like, he seen that it was hella like, he seen the blunts. And he was like, oh shit, that nigga Dre already left? I was like, yeah, he was like, tell that nigga my bad. Like, I was just like, dog, he ain't tripping. Well, you know what I'm saying? Because that nigga D was upstairs. And this is the thing. He was like, bro, nigga hit me like this. We was watching something. I was like, damn, bro, we might as well just stay up. I was like, shit, I got a nice little fluff. I was like, matter of fact, Dre about to pull up on us. I'm going to roll one. That nigga was like, man, I'm about to go upstairs and piss real quick. I ain't see that man for about 12 hours. That nigga came back downstairs, nigga, a new dude. Nigga like, what's up, dog? I was just like, nigga. He was like, I know. I already know. So, you know it is what it is, man. We can wrap this shit up, though, man.
All right, that's
you know
another episode of the
Always Talking Shit Show.
I'm your motherfucking host, Doc On.
It's your boy, Akeem Sincere, man. We had a special guest in the house tonight. My boy, VA's finest, Reno's finest, and now Dallas's finest, man. What's up, man? Shout out.
Shout out Lil B, baby. Feel what I'm saying? Shout out Lil B, baby.
It's those cigarettes.
It's time to smoke some weed, nigga.
Nah, nigga, those cigarettes. He had to go hit that little stick, nigga.
And you know, as usual, we always end it like this. We love you, but fuck how you feel, nigga.
Hey, and don't smoke little. Remember that shit where it was like, nigga, you smoking on them little white dicks?
Little white dicks.
It needs to be bad, bro. Nigga, stop. You gotta pause that, nigga. What you doing? You talking crazy.